Hello, everybody. I'm Jarrett Reddick. And this is a podcast. Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Hopefully you have seen or heard one of my many musical endeavors. And if you have, then you know how much I love movies. This is movie commentary with no movie knowledge. This podcast is me and my friend Rich talking about movies that we like. But my name's on it because I'm famous. This is Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Still. Okay, we're starting now.
Why is it so long? I must not have edited this right. It's just I've already been way into it. How long does it say?
6 minutes and 24 seconds.
Jesus Christ. Oh, no.
I always wondered why nobody did it before me. I mean, all those comic books, movies, TV shows. You'd think the one eccentric loner would have made himself a costume. I mean, is everyday life really so exciting? Are schools and offices so thrilling that I'm the only one who ever fantasized about this? Come on, be honest with yourself. At some point in our lives, we all wanted to be a superhero.
That's not me, by the way. That's some Armenian guy with a history of mental health problems. Who am I? I'm kick-ass.
Kick-ass. Kick-ass. Hey, everybody, my name is Jarrett. This is a podcast. It's called Jarrett Goes to the Movies. And, holy crap. What an intro we had to tonight's show. We were, actually, it's kind of a fucking crazy situation. I take the kid to karate. I come back. My wife's doing Ryan the assistant's hair, Ryan the intern on the show, right? Mm-hmm. Ryan the intern's hair in the kitchen. Next thing you know, it sounds like somebody throws a rock at the house.
Again.
Then it sounded like we were on a driving range and our house was in the middle of it and there were 12,000 golfers. And I looked outside, and it looked like that, too. Holy shit, we got pounded. Our cars are fucked. The roof has to be fucked. It's nuts. So if you follow any of my stuff on the socials, I put a little video out there. That's fucking real. It's pretty nuts.
So what do you just get it fixed? Your car?
The car, yeah. I mean, it's insurance. I mean, you have car insurance. You have house insurance, and I mean, dude, it's gonna be crazy now. This is the fucking greatest advertisement for the Ring doorbell of all time, because combing the streets within the next week will be people like
right.
that. Hey man, I'm gonna look at your roof for free. I'll give you no deductible. We'll get up there and make sure it's... And now, if it's fine, I'm going to tell you, all these other guys walking around the neighborhood, they're going to tell you that you need a new roof.
We should just put a sign up, like, somebody's already on it, middle finger.
Now, I still think we get the fucking Girl Scout cookie one, you know, where it just like, don't ring the doorbell unless you have Thin Mints. Fuck it, because that way people are like, you know, like, unless you have free beer or something, I don't know, something hilarious, but also fuck off. That's what we need, is one of those things. But I got this Ring doorbell, you know?
Yeah, I do too.
So, they ring the doorbell, and then I can see them on the video camera, and I can go on my phone, and I just go, hey, and they can be like, hello, sir, I'm going to take a look at the, I broke character there. Get up there on the roof and take a look up there, let you know if you need one. Well, hey, I already had my neighbor come do it. Well, yeah, what's the name? Like, listen, there's a lot of people walking around. No, my neighbor already did it. Yeah, but I'll tell you, we give you unbeatable price. No
We
deductible.
like it that way.
We could probably even put a little bit of money in your pocket. I'm telling you that I've already decided that my neighbor is doing this. Well, you know, we can get up there right now. It's not going to cost you anything. A lot of people miss a lot of things. Our company, we are 100% figure out some shit that nobody else did see. Sir, I'm telling you right now, I'm shitting, and I need you to go away. You're interrupting my doo-doo. And you're making it crawl back up. I even got a squatty potty, and you're making this uncomfortable.
Can I balance out the Ring endorsement?
Sure.
So I have the Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
And I can go look. I can click on it right now, hit the thing, and look right outside the front door right now.
Right.
If someone rings the doorbell,
Yeah.
I can go try to look at it, and it won't work.
You know why?
Why?
Because you don't have an iPhone.
Oh, that could be why.
Yeah. It is true. Mine works every fucking time.
Yeah. Well,
I like
it used to
except
work
for
every time.
He has the
It
motion
just all
set.
of a
Oh,
sudden it
no,
doesn't.
I can tell you why. You need a firmware update. Done.
Oh, is that what it
Go to
is?
the app.
Okay.
You go in there. You update. Now, here's the thing that kind of sucks about it. You have to use the little screwdriver thing. You have to take it apart. You have to redo the internet thing. But it's a firmware thing.
Okay.
If it was working fine
yeah,
and it's not,
it was before.
that's what it is.
Jarrett does have our motion set too far out, where it should only be like 5 feet. He has it at like 30.
I don't think it's that accurate.
So it's
I've
constantly just like, there's motion at your door.
I've
2 in
made
the
the
morning
zones
when I'm by myself.
where it'll only look on this one side of my thing, and a car drives by it and it goes off. I don't know. I'm not super happy with it.
Yeah, I don't think you have your settings correct, because you can set that to like not do that.
I set it to just person all the way to the left.
Right.
I set the zone where it's only showing my wall on the right,
Right.
not the street at all.
Right.
And then car drives by, doop, boom.
I don't know, but you hate everything.
I do.
But seriously, you do the firmware update. It's fine.
I'll try the
Casey,
firmware
I didn't
update.
realize that you thought I had the thing on too high. Maybe bring that up in a personal conversation so I
But
can
I
fix
do.
it.
A,
Jesus
I have.
Christ.
Do you want to go there? B, I do like it though, because he'll be like, hey, when he's out of town, I need you home at this time because there's a FedEx guy coming and he's going to drop off a package and you need to just, only thing you have to remember today is just to be there.
Yeah.
Just at this time, and that's fucking it. And then like that time the doorbell ring and I'm like getting a pedicure somewhere and I'm like, fuck! And I can talk to the guy and be like, what do I have to do to get you to leave that important package right there? And then you know what happens when I'm talking to the guy? He fucking chimes in because he just assumes I forgot. Oh, hey, sir. I'm like, I'm already here. Leave me alone.
This is a real event that fucking happened. We
He didn't
both
even trust
ended
for a
up
second I was
remotely.
going to be there.
But here's the thing. I didn't know that she wasn't there at the house. I thought that she was. I'm like,
I was like having a glass of wine. I was
she's
getting my
got this,
toast
you know. But
painted.
no, she wasn't here to get the package, but she fucking handled it. We got the fucking.
Yeah, but he
FedEx.
had already had Will on backup to like come in. Like, I mean,
Well, ringing endorsement for Ring. Hey-o!
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, but should be. They got $1 billion from Amazon, dude. Crazy.
Oh, Amazon bought them?
Yeah, got turned down by Shark Tank, and then $1 billion from
Oh,
Amazon.
wow.
Yeah, so good for
that
them.
never happens to me.
No, me either. With me, as always, is Rich.
Hello.
Hey, Rich, how are
Hi.
you?
Just fine. Little herpes or something.
Well, I don't know that it's herpes. That's definitely not herpes. So Rich can't drink tonight because his doctor found some sugar in his liver. No,
I don't know.
Kidneys.
It was spiked in liver. It was liver.
in your liver. Yeah.
Today, I went to the doctor today, and he said, "Oh, your liver's like 10 times more whatever than it should be. Did you drink right before the blood test?" And I was like, "No, I hadn't had anything for a week before that."
Right.
And he goes, "Oh, that's not good. Then you might have food poisoning. Someone pooped in your food or some shit like that, and you have
Wait,
hepatitis."
was I not supposed to poop in your food when I made you those ramen noodles the other night?
You didn't tell her that.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, but I mean, that could be so many things. And I've discussed the whole hepatitis thing. Now they just fucking like test you for hepatitis all the time.
Yeah, I asked
If
him.
you're-
I
if
go,
you're in your
if
40s.
it is hepatitis, you just cure it, right? And he goes, "Oh yeah, no big deal."
You just cure it, and then they give you a vaccine so you never get it
Right,
again.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't even like I don't even remember what my situation was. I didn't have symptoms or anything, and my doctor, it's not even my actual doctor, it's my asshole doctor. He's not an asshole. He looks at my asshole all the time.
Right.
Gastrologist. And one day I'm in there, he goes, "You ever get tested for hepatitis?" I go, are you fucking just assuming that just because my profession, or because I'm tattooed, or because and he goes, no, it's just because you're 45.
And they didn't used to
Yeah.
vaccinate
Well,
for it,
yeah, he's
right?
like, they didn't used to have a vaccine. And you're getting older. We got to make sure you don't fucking get this hepatitis.
Right.
All right, fuck it. I'll get it. So anyway, it takes fucking like 9 to 10 months to do it because you have to get 3 different shots.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And it's like the HPV shots.
I bet
You know
Pam.
you're supposed to do that for boys now too, right?
HPV?
So like whenever you're
Give them
they're,
HPV?
They're like 12. No, you're supposed to give them the shots.
Yeah, because I figured if it's giving them HPV, college girls are handling that.
Yes. No, all the college boys are passing it out.
Oh, is
like
that
fucking
what it
kids.
is?
Yeah.
I get confused. I don't know. That's all
Michael
like
Douglas is giving it to
this
everybody.
fucking Michael
Everybody.
Douglas.
I heard that's not true. Did we talk about that before? I heard he didn't really have that. It was like a rumor.
I feel like that comes up like so much on this podcast. It's
I know.
crazy.
We're like, Michael
Listen
Douglas.
to me. He got throat
fascinating.
cancer, but they're saying that the rumor is that that's why he got the throat cancer.
Yeah, but I think he said that's bullshit. That didn't really happen.
Well, and he got throat cancer.
no, that's how he
HPV,
got it.
right?
Yeah.
He also fucking smoked and all the other
Yeah.
shit that can give you.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. It was like he's a smoker. He got throat cancer. What's the mystery?
Well, I mean, I don't know. He
I guess
probably
excessive vaginas in there sounds
yeah.
cooler though.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say. I
It
mean,
made a good podcast
dude,
or two for
he
us.
was in fucking.
Yeah.
He was in Romancing the Stone. He also ate a lot of pussy. I mean, let's be honest. He ate some pussy. He smoked a lot.
Yeah.
But other than that, how are you, buddy? Everything's good.
Yeah, good.
You got the mystery vacation coming up. You still don't know where the fuck you're going.
Right.
By the way, he is taking suggestions online as to where he should go on
Tell me
his
where I should
vacation.
go.
So tell him where he should go and why.
Yeah.
Speaking of mystery vacations, there's this thing I saw online, and we've talked about doing it.
Yep. We should try to get them to be a sponsor. We are really throwing
so
out.
we can't say their name, or can I?
You can. It's,
Give us money and I'll
but
tell 'em what
Rich
it is.
fucking just gave me shit for doing the ring doorbell thing because we don't have any sponsors. Like that's what just happened.
Ring doorbell's not giving us shit.
You know
This
what?
is a new, this is a new
give 'em
company.
a
They got
fucking
$1 billion
shout-
now.
Give the company a shout out, and if somebody uses them, then maybe they'll mention our podcast.
There's this
and
company called Pack Up and Go, and what you do is you go onto the website, you fill out like a questionnaire, and you give them your budget. Okay, if I want to spend, $1,000 a person or $500 a person for the weekend, they do 2-night, 3-day weekends, and they plan the whole thing for you, airport, hotel, everything, and you're not supposed to open up your envelope till you get to the airport to figure out where you're going.
Oh, wow.
And they use it for your suggestions. Like if you wanted to go somewhere that has like craft beers and wineries, they'll send you somewhere. If you want to go somewhere that has like parties and all different stuff. And
That's kind of cool because it
it's
takes
all within the United
it takes
States.
the stress of trying to figure that out.
It's like if you just want to go somewhere and you don't know where.
Right,
And
yeah.
like us, like we can have fun anywhere. But
We
it'll send
can.
you to Portland or New Orleans or
exactly.
Chicago or
Well, what's cool
Savannah,
is-
Georgia or somewhere that's just you wouldn't think
when
to
she
go.
started telling me this, it stressed me out. Till she said, like 2 days before, they tell you what to pack.
Yeah, a week before
Oh.
they send you a weather update for where you're going, but you still don't know where it is. And then like, okay, if you need a bathing suit or hiking shoes or whatever the fuck you're into,
Right.
And then you know what to put in your bag, and then you just get in the plane, you get to the airport, and then you just fucking figure out where you're going and go. And they give you a packet of places that you need to go visit. And
I love this idea. However,
Okay.
I try to do this on Netflix all the time where I'm like, just pick some random movie. Just pick
Oh.
something for me. And then it starts, I'm like, no, I'm not watching that.
yeah, but this is like, I mean,
I
each of
know.
these places
It's a
would
little
be
different.
fun.
It's a
Like,
little different.
Yeah. I did a thing on. So Netflix was on the other day, and it did the suggestion for you, and I watched this thing called Girls Locked Up or some
Girls
shit.
Incarcerated.
Girls Incarcerated. It's not what you think. It's not like porno.
he was
Well.
disappointed too.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Man, it was the fucking best. I did the whole series in one day while I was putting together Emma's new furniture. Like, because I don't know if you've noticed that there's fucking furniture all over the goddamn house now. Well, it's because we redid Emma's room and we're redoing our closet, making that an art room now for Casey. And by the way, it's not a fucking closet. It's like another room in the house.
It's a little itty bitty fucking closet with a chair in it.
Right, yeah. And I lock her in there when she's bad. But,
Come out
man,
and
I
paint
did
You're talking
that.
about The Office, right?
No, our closet.
What?
What closet?
In
Our
our
closet
closet.
in our bedroom
Oh,
through our
okay.
bathroom is literally the size of like a fucking bedroom.
Oh,
mean, it's
okay.
big.
So
It's
and
huge.
it's like an L. It's like big part, small part, and like
We're gonna use half of it as a closet.
we're gonna use the big part as
Yeah, and the other half,
somewhere
that's
just
where
to
she'll be
be.
when she's back. With me as always also is Casey,
Hi.
my wife.
I'm
Hello, love. How are you?
I'm good.
And man, we've had an awesome few days, like hanging out together. Because I came back and we went full force first day. We fucking killed it. We murdered.
Mhm.
And we decided we were going to hang out all night.
And we've done nothing since.
Nothing since.
At all.
No, it fucking just derailed
My
everything.
productivity was so high when you were gone.
Yeah, mine too. No, mine
No,
wasn't.
it
I
was
forgot
not.
my computer. Yeah, or my
Yeah.
computer cable. Yeah, it was not good. Ladies and gentlemen, on mic, and we've actually gotten him a good mic for tonight. Silent Sean 316 is here.
Yay.
Now, you missed the last podcast, and here's the thing, little backstory.
When you edit this, we just take everything he says out.
Yeah.
A little backstory.
Mute his track.
So me and Rich had the schedule conversation, and I don't think that it really
Here we go.
entered our head for the first time. I mean, we didn't really think to, and I'll be honest, I didn't think about it either. I thought, all right, we'll work it out. You're traveling, I'm traveling. We'll figure this out. We're going to, the thing is that what we've managed to do is, in the history of this show, I think we've only missed 1 week, and you did a bonus thing for that week. Maybe 2. But, I mean, dude, we're a fucking 117
17
weeks in, and
Yeah.
we have missed 1 to 2 weeks ever.
True.
And we have made it, we don't like to miss weeks. We don't do seasons. We don't break
like
it
to.
up. So we had the scheduling thing, and we nailed it. So I said to Rich on our Facebook thread that we have, because we can't use Messenger because Rich doesn't like to text. He can only Facebook. And now he blames that on his work day. Hopefully with the new company, they're going to get him some equipment where he'll be able to text. And we're excited about that. That way we'll all be on the same thread that all of America is on.
I don't. Come on. I would rather type on my computer. You use FaceTime, right? So you type all your texts on your computer.
I type on my text on my phone or my computer, but I'm not always...
And those go to me too?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything I type on if a fucking thing I'm holding in my hand has an apple on it, they all go to you.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So Facebook is that for PC people.
Got it. Okay. And again, I'm not arguing that.
Yeah.
This wasn't a PC Apple thing, really. To be honest. It's more of a, oh yeah, we have another guy. And so I tell Rich, hey, you need to, did you tell Sean about the changes in schedule? He goes, hey, Sean, check the schedule. Because Rich keeps a calendar that then feeds the Google Calendar, which feeds my phone, which feeds
the
also my
website.
computer and everything
Yeah,
else.
You guys have a calendar?
Here again is the problem. Is that it does go to Sean's phone, but Sean isn't going, okay, let me check every day for the next 3 months.
I know, but
and see.
Sean saw the thread where you go, hey, make sure Sean knows the schedule. And I said, Sean, check the schedule. And then somehow he says, that's fine. It's every Friday.
Now the point is,
I know
is
it's Friday. It's
here's
every
the-
Friday.
and-
Why would we be telling you
This
to
is-
check the schedule if something wasn't changed?
again, it's it's like you have when you work in groups like this, where this, like, again, Bowling for Soup is the same way. Like, even if something changes the next day for everybody, like, you could put it on the calendar, like, hey guys, instead of eating lunch at 12, we're gonna eat lunch at 1.
No, I agree. He shouldn't have known just because we changed the schedule. The fact that you go, did you tell Sean to check the schedule?
You go.
That was
Sean,
good. And then I went, Sean, check the schedule.
Do you know what? I actually may have just gone back to your side of this. Because
I'll be
here's
on your
why.
side, Sean.
Because I thought, when you did that, I thought to myself, what the fuck is he going to do? Go through his every day by day? But really, all he had to do was
Just check.
only look at that fucking calendar and see, okay, some shit has changed or whatever.
Right.
We gave him the heads up.
Right.
Let's give the mic to Sean and see what he has to say about
Okay,
it.
Sean, go ahead.
You said check the schedule the day of the podcast, though.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
that's not what happened.
It was Tuesday then?
It was early.
No. It was the week before.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it was like Friday or something like that.
No, it was like Tuesday or the day of.
No.
That's why I got
Hold
so
on,
mad.
guys. That is not what
No,
happened.
because it was before you left.
It was before I left. It was a week and a half
and
before.
we didn't do a Friday. So it was like, hey, we're not doing Friday. We moved it. Check the schedule.
Sean checked the schedule.
Okay, I don't remember that
okay.
conversation.
Okay, so if you don't remember that, now I will say this: then a bunch of shit starts happening. We get fucking hilarious on there.
Yeah.
So that might have gotten
scrolls
mixed
up.
up. That might have gotten.
But I did do at Sean,
right.
which should like ping your notification.
Well, okay. So in hindsight,
Yeah, this is the conversation I have, and this is where I got on there too, because you guys talk so much on there, like you can't go back 100 pages. And it was, hey dudes, want to start at 7 tomorrow? Deaf, because you're super cool, Rich.
I shorten things.
And then Sean goes, what?
This is way before that, baby.
No, this is Tuesday.
No, I know, but before that, we had the calendar conversation.
But I'm saying, like, who knows if he saw it? Because y'all just talk and talk and talk and talk for like pages.
No, I
Well,
agree.
Again,
But I think he saw it.
It would warrant a text message.
I
when
thought
it
you
was
had
here,
even said
right?
something.
Like,
hilarity does happen on the thing, and that's a whole thing in
Yeah.
and of itself.
Yeah.
And
It's a good problem to have.
I agree. And here's the thing, we could have been better about it. Hey, Sean, we changed it. Here are the days we're podcasting, but we didn't do that.
I feel like this is just one of those things where Sean learns how we work, and now next time he'll know. It's not a big deal.
I
Right.
never know when we're doing the
I'm on the
podcast.
part where we all took the fake IQ test, and
You're only saying it's fake because mine was higher than yours.
No.
I still have to do
I
it.
still
I think
maintain.
Rich did it, but he just doesn't want to send us his results. So he's
I
saying he
still
didn't.
maintain that I think
That's
you're
why
smarter.
Will quit the show. He didn't want to take that test.
Could be why. It really might be.
I'm the only one that hasn't taken it, right? Yeah. Casey's in the lead. Jarrett's at the bottom, and you're like in the middle.
I was 150. She was below me.
Oh, you were 150. I didn't see yours then. You were how much?
Oh, you didn't see the notification?
Yeah, I didn't see
Oh,
it.
that's weird.
Scroll.
In
just,
the
just
in the
scroll.
Facebook thread.
That's nice.
Just scroll.
Or maybe I saw it and
No, because
well, you were first.
I
You were
was
first. I did see yours.
And then you were like, "Yay, Sean," or something like that.
But I only
Yeah.
bring it up when it's important. Like I don't just throw it in the
No,
Facebook
it
today.
stuck out to me because you were so much higher than
All right.
than him.
Let me-
That's what it was.
I just want to go back again to the original conversation and just read you the thread.
I feel like Sean and
as
you
it
should
went.
switch places now. I mean, how do you
As it
even
went.
work it over there?
As it went. So it's when you guys were talking about the posters and about whether Jason was going to continue doing the posters, and Jason Kelso has been killing it on our posters.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I said, Rich, please make sure Sean knows the schedule. Sean, lots of travel coming up. We have worked it out. Hope it is cool with you. Sean goes, I have my passport. I am ready to go. Where are we going?
See,
Steve? Okay.
he was cutting wise. He was
So
cracking
he-
wise.
he decides-
wasn't paying attention.
He decides to be hilarious. Rich goes, at Sean, check the schedule.
Right,
I go, Jesus Christ.
right. I thought that was super
And
clear.
what did I
Lots
say?
of travel.
Rich,
Things are changing.
Rich goes, LOL, that's what it's there for. And I go, I realize that, but a synopsis is sometimes nice. Sean, check the schedule. That's from me, right? And Rich goes, well, I'd have to go check the schedule to get the synopsis, right? Guess what? Conversation over. We don't talk again for 2 days.
So at that point,
That was March 26th.
at
That's
that point,
all Sean.
I didn't know what you guys were even getting into. I was like, I've checked out at that point.
I'd like to point out to like the Penguins people that like that's how I communicate in that group thread too.
You just don't.
I just don't.
I
she
told
just
them.
says
I told as soon as I saw them add you, I go, she's not gonna talk.
Well,
about
The
it.
only time I did, I was like hammered at a sushi bar with Katie when
When-
Jarrett was out of town.
When you and Will used to get going, like on nerdy shit or whatever, and then when we did we were trying to work out the cameras and stuff, and you two would fucking just go blah 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 blah, blah just like so. I'd need somebody to text me and say, "Okay, time to pay attention to the Facebook thread." Or whatever. It's
Exactly.
just too much. But anyway, Sean, we're glad you're back. We gave you some shit on the last podcast, but we did have fun with Not Your Girlfriends right here in the daycare. It was a great fun time having them in as always. And my goodness, we're talking about the movie Kick Ass tonight, right?
That is
Are
correct.
we?
I don't. We might be. So far, not so good.
Oh, have we not even started yet? Shit, we're 24 minutes in. That's actually the right amount of
That's
time.
about right.
God, I can't stop burping. Hey, hold on. That was also my introductions to all you guys too. Like I had to like introduce Sean because Sean's on the couch because Will quit the show. So, all right. Now I do need to remind everybody that this is a Tim Tool and Matt Cardosi production. All of our support comes from Patreon. I won't go on and on, but we are about to revamp some stuff. Rich is going to redo all of the artwork he decided today, and he's going to do it himself. It's going to be fucking great. It's all going to be pencil drawn. Is that correct? Or you're going to do some...
No, Philip's doing all that.
Philip what?
Did you
Philip,
see? Yeah.
Philip
His
Myas?
little art. The art guy You probably didn't see it.
Philip Myers, I don't know. Philip Yurkant.
Fall thrift.
Philip-
I can't remember his last.
Philip
how to pronounce
Yervagine.
it. Shut up. Just go.
All right. Our new supporters do include John Steele at $1. Every week he gets the outtakes from that week. Justin McGill at $5. He gets the outtakes all the way back to episode 1, and we're on episode 117. So if you find yourselves getting to the end of a podcast and wishing you had more, well, this may be a good thing for you because you could get on the Patreon thing for $5 a month and go back and listen to us. Like, if you thought the last 30 minutes of the podcast were any good, it's about 10% as good as that. All right. Tess Green is back, ladies and gentlemen, as a $10 supporter. And Christy Fisher upped her pledge from $5, which is outtakes, to $20, which means she is now an executive producer along with Ashley C., David Murray, Wendy Croft, Sheila Ray Wonder, David Dooley, Rodon James, who you will hear from later in the program on a game we like to call 5 Questions. And then we asked 6, and the high score is all fucked up. And Jesus Christ. I used to read it off the screen. I can't anymore because the graphics haven't changed. It's a whole goddamn thing that's happening with me. By the way, we stream this. If you want to watch it, go watch it. Tim Toole and Matt Cardosi are our corporate VPs. I can't believe neither one of them participate in the show at all anymore, and they're still paying the big bucks.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to let it go. We can only have 2
That's right.
at that
'Cause
level.
they can't get it back in.
That's right. Nigel Watson, who got a tattoo today, right? Of us?
No, it wasn't today.
Okay. Big Chris Whitehead, Lucy Murray. Those 2 were against each other last week on the
That's true.
5 Questions situation. Diane Small, Wayne Bullard, Daniel Cotton, who is drunkenly texting me literally right now, Jared Spear, who we will also hear from later on in the program, Lisa Wenzel, Shawnee Griffiths, Greg Pascal, Mark Ryan, Tyler McCullough, John Gickler, The Gick, Zvi Hurst, Josh Millman, Jason Randall, Katie Morgan, Mike Breton. Your favorite record podcast, I believe, right?
Yep.
That's a podcast. Check out Your Favorite Record podcast. Brian Dunning, Paul Baums, Amy Pitzinger. I saw her at karate today.
Hey, Amy.
And Jason Wall. Amy Pitzinger's part of our friend group.
She offered to bring me enough of her Mexican food today, which was super nice.
That is really nice. She also got our kid a kite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, you can't beat her. Jason Wall, Bodie. Actually, you can't beat her because her husband already does. I kid. He's a good friend. Amy Pitzinger, Jason Wall, Bodie Cooper, William Bryant, Kirsty Fisher, Dom Petretta, Dave McLennan, Simone Vark, who did not quit the podcast, and Woody Chambers. I know. You guys think I'm going to stop doing that joke, but we're going to be at like episode 220, and they're like, why does he keep saying
Like, even if he comes back, you're like,
Right.
She still never quit.
Yeah, exactly. Or like Will, who once quit the podcast. Or like if we ever have a guest in here, well, we have a seat open, so we have a guest tonight because Will quit the podcast. It'll be fine. Sean, I need a beer, and I think we're a few things away from a clip. Do you mind just focusing on me, and I'll talk for a while or something? Or I know. It's super weird with you talking because now I don't have free access to beer. Kick-Ass 2010. Dave Lazuski? Is that right? Rich.
Yeah.
Lazuski.
Is it?
Okay,
Dave?
go ahead with your. What are you going to say?
Dave Lazuski? I was telling him to tilt his camera down a little bit. I don't know. What does it say?
It says Lazuski. Ow, fuck my ass.
Hang on.
God damn it, this sucks.
I copied it straight from the.
I hate this.
Lazowski?
No, I just can't read it.
Would it be
I dropped it.
Lazowski?
Oh.
Where is it? Dave.
It says Lazuski. Oh shit, I know. Oh, you're saying I already did it. God damn it, this has gone to hell. All right,
Les Zaldor Zalewski?
so Dave
Where do you see Dave?
on the Kick-Ass 2010
Oh, you're talking about the
Lazeski.
cast?
Lazeski is how you pronounce it.
Lazeski.
Did you skip the whole
What?
the synopsis and stuff?
No, I haven't done the intro to the movie yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm on Kick-Ass 2010 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not even in a black fucking window anymore. It's just
yeah, it's because it wasn't there because we still had the other podcast to do when I did all this, so I could do it.
No, but I'm saying, do I say Liz? I'm trying to do.
I see the synopsis now. It's in the synopsis.
Okay, so how do I say that?
Lizuski.
That's what I say.
Okay.
Dave Lizuski is an unnoticed high school student and comic book fan who one day decides to become a superhero, even though he has no powers, training, or meaningful reason to do so. Great synopsis. Way too long to be considered for the top 5, but I'm going to go with it. I really like it.
All right.
Over to Rich for his alternative synopsis.
Kick-Ass. An unpopular high school kid pretends to be something he's not to get laid. News at 11.
Your popcorn has been pissed in. Film at 11. I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11. Yeah, this fucking love it so far, by the way. But I didn't mean so far. I mean, I fucking love this movie. God damn it. I feel like we're out of sorts. You know why?
First time you've
Somebody
seen
already
this.
said this episode is going to shit already.
Really? Damn it. I feel, you know why? Fucking Will quit the podcast.
Yeah.
Fucking,
That's it.
God damn it. Aaron Taylor Johnson, who, well, he has 2 last names. I believe the latter part of his name, Johnson, must have been added later because at 22, he scored like a 42-year-old lady who was like already established.
19.
Wait. Backstory. What?
Aaron Taylor Johnson's wife. They met whenever he was 19 and she was 42.
And they're still married.
What?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who is it?
She's a filmmaker.
Oh, she's not famous?
I don't know if she's not.
Well, she's a filmmaker, so there's a 90%
I'm
chance
saying
she's not.
She's not a Hollywood star.
Right. Yeah, it could not.
Brad Pitt makes tons of films.
Brad Pitt? What?
Yeah, he owns Plan B that made this movie.
Oh, no
Plan
shit.
B,
Yeah.
the morning after pill.
That they called it Plan B. Him and Aniston created a company called Plan B to make movies, production company. And then when they got divorced, Brad bought her out of it and kept it.
That was actually Plan B.
So here's the thing. So the second person listed on my cast list is Evan Peters, who plays the most insignificant friend character of all time. But he's been in fucking
He's the curly-haired guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
He's Quicksilver in
Yeah.
X-Men Apocalypse. Right?
in a bunch of X-Men.
He was in American Horror Story.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's going to be in X-Men Dark Phoenix. I mean,
Yeah.
this guy, he did some great shit.
I like him a lot. I think he's a good actor.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say about him?
No.
Okay. Lindsay Fonseca? Okay, I think I said that wrong. Fonseca.
That's the girl.
Lindsay Fonseca.
The love interest.
Yeah, she is hot.
You think so?
I do.
Really?
She was in How I Met Your Mother a bunch of times. She played the daughter.
Oh, that's right. Yep, you're right.
Is she like the daughter? Like
No.
the OK
So-
Kids?
Yeah, it's the OK
Yeah, it
Kids,
is
and they're
her.
sitting on the sofa, and
Yeah.
that's all her part ever did in the entire series, was just sit on the sofa.
Got it. And she, you know what? She got fucking paid for that shit
She probably did.
every time.
She probably flew in from Prosper.
From where? Prosper.
Prosper.
Where the fuck is
Prosper.
Like
Prosper?
your friend's kid that flies in for
Oh yeah. Well, dude, it's so crazy how many of those kids are from here. But yeah, we have a kid that's on that Joey from Friends show,
man.
and we have a friend that's on Walk the Prank, and he's in like the new Clint Eastwood movie and shit. It's nuts how many of these kids. So Christopher Mintz-Plasse, Christopher Mintz McLovin.
Yeah, McLovin.
Yeah.
Is that what we call him or whatever? Now, has he done anything at all?
He did
Since
this
then?
and Superbad.
Well, he also did Role Models, right?
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Was that movie any good?
It was so funny.
And he was in
He was in Neighbors.
He was in Neighbors, right? As
Yeah.
Scooney.
He was the one that could. No, not the one that could get a boner on command. Which one was he?
That's my wife, guys.
I don't
Well,
remember. He was
he's
funny, though.
definitely typecast, right? He
Well,
plays the same character. in
So
everything.
I'm gonna get into that.
He does a lot of. Apparently, he's doing some voice acting.
But he
that's the
kills
thing.
it though. He kills that character.
How to Train
The-
a Dragon.
The one character.
Trolls,
Are
Smurfs.
you as but do you love him as much as you love the Will Ferrell character that's done way bigger movies?
You think they're the same character?
No, I'm just joking with you because
Oh.
you say Will Ferrell is the same
No, I
character
just-
all the time.
Yeah, but I don't mind because I think Sandler does the same thing, but I don't get tired of him.
I don't think
Yeah,
Sandler
he does
does
a
the
bunch
same
of voice
thing.
acting, so I think he's doing fine.
I don't think Adam Sandler plays the same character though. Have we talked
It's
about
his,
that on this
he
thing?
does Adam Sandler. Will Ferrell does Will Ferrell. I just think Will Ferrell is so over the top that it gets annoying after a while. That's my problem, I think.
I got you. Mark Strong, who we know from the Kingsman movies. Now, I was on a plane to Africa, not kidding, and tried to watch Kingsman 2,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I might have had too much wine, and I found it very disinteresting.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing.
Right, that's what Chris Burney said.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was as good as the original, but I still think it was good.
You thought it was good.
Yeah.
But he played the guy who does all the things and the stuff. You know, great fucking character.
I love Mark Strong.
Clark Duke. Now, this is the guy I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
He was in Hot Tub Time Machine, and I've never seen that movie, but
Oh my God, I
people
love
fucking
him.
love this guy.
He's the best.
He was on The Office near the end of the
Oh,
the run.
okay. Well, he does a bunch of voice work.
He was in Bad Moms recently. That was
Okay.
that was a big one.
Yeah, I
mean,
see that it was a
He
bit.
does the same character too, and he does it amazing.
What was the one where they
at-
were like, Sex Drive?
Sex Drive.
Do you ever see Sex Drive?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, it's
That
fucking
was the first
funny.
time I ever saw in a movie. and it
Yeah,
was
Sex Drive.
hilarious.
So he did Sex Drive, then he got Kick-Ass and Hot Tub Time Machine in the same year.
Sex
Yeah.
Drive was big.
And then
It was. I never heard of it.
shit,
It's funny.
he was on a show called Geek from 2007 to 2011. And then he was on Robot Chicken, of course. So he must be in that world. You know, but the
Well,
kid
he's
works.
freaking funny. I think he's funny.
He's
all the
very,
time.
very, very funny.
Even if it is the same character, I think he's hilarious.
Oh, and he's in that new show that we actually wanted to watch this, baby. But the one about the comedians called "I'm Dying Up Here,"
Oh
where
yeah,
they,
yeah.
you know, it's like the ones that haven't made it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I really do want to see that. Okay, so Chloe Grace Moretz,
Mm-hmm.
who plays Hit Girl, and who we did do the research. She is 20 years old now. So
She's
anything
21.
anything inappropriate we say, you're right. Anything inappropriate we say, and now we can say that she drinks. Anything inappropriate that we say, just remember she is of age, and Rich doesn't think she's hot still. Nicolas Cage is in this, playing Nicolas Cage from the Valley Girl movies, and he does a fantastic job. No, actually, I thought he was great in this. I like it when he underplays anything.
Yeah.
I think he's a terrible fucking actor. I don't really know exactly what the appeal to him was really ever. I can't think of anything that I really ever liked him in except for Valley Girl, and that was
Raising Arizona.
Raising Arizona. He was brilliant in. You're exactly
he stole
right.
the Declaration of Independence.
Okay,
Oh,
I don't
that's
know what
true.
that means.
Watch it with your kids, and you will. It's
There was
awesome.
another movie that he played where he was like a hitman. I think I liked that one. He
Matchstick Men.
yes,
Yeah.
that was a good movie,
Yeah,
right?
that's good.
Okay, I take everything back.
First
I
of all,
just said
he's
about
been
that.
in 1,000 movies.
Okay,
The guy
I'm gonna-
works like crazy,
let me
but
go-
they're all terrible
Let me
movies.
go count them. Let me go
Not
count 'em.
all. Let me rephrase that. They're not all terrible.
Well, you said 1,000.
Lately,
I don't
they're
see 1,000.
terrible.
I
But
know.
he was in great movies. He was in Face Off, and he was terrible in it. But it was so great, terrible. Like some of the
Face Off?
greatest terrible ever.
Some of the greatest terrible.
Well,
movies
because
of
he's
all
acting
times.
like John Travolta, and John Travolta's acting like him. It's amazing.
You know, he actually hasn't been in that many fucking movies. It's just that once he got to a certain point, they were all big budget movies.
No, he was in
Well-
Left Behind. My dad and my stepmom got in a big fight over that because she let me watch the Left Behind movie whenever I was like 10.
Okay.
But he was a B character
I
in
couldn't
Fast
get
Times at
through that
Ridgemont
movie.
High. We talked about that. He was in
It's
Valley
terrible.
Girl, one of my favorite movies ever. Rumblefish with Matt Dillon, which was awesome. And then it kind of like goes blah, blah, blah. Oh, now I see.
Yep.
He was in Raising Arizona and Moonstruck in the same year. And then from there, it's just, you know, Time to Kill and
The Rock.
Deadfall,
Oh, The Rock is so good.
Trapped in Paradise, Leaving Las Vegas, Con Air,
Con Air's great.
What
Snake
about Gone in
Eyes.
60 Seconds? Like,
8
Gone in 60
millimeter.
Seconds is good.
Yeah. So again, you sort of see, but it's not a lot. It's 1, 2,
What about
3.
now,
he
though?
sucked
In the
as
last
Ghost Rider.
5 years, how many?
In the last 5 years, so that would be what 2012, a movie called Stolen,
Yeah, no one watched
The
it.
Crudes,
No one watched
The
it.
Frozen
Oh, Crude's
Ground,
in
Joe,
it. Yeah, no,
Rage,
no,
Outcast,
no,
Left Behind,
no,
Dying of the Light,
no,
The Runner,
no,
you're not going
Pay the
5
Ghost.
years.
no.
No, I'm going. This is it.
But there's a lot of movies in those 5 years, right?
The Trust. Well, we're
They're
almost
just
to
all
the end.
shitty.
Okay, what are all these ones?
He's
Okay.
doing like 6 fucking movies a year now.
Yeah, that's what I
Stolen,
mean.
The Croods,
And they're all
Frozen
terrible.
Ground, Joe,
I
Rage,
just did-
Outcast, Left Behind. Yeah.
I
okay.
literally just read that list.
All the way up?
I was in the middle of it when you go, but you're not going 5 years behind.
I thought you were on the other one because I thought the Left Behind was old.
No.
There's
Okay.
another Left Behind. Why?
Well,
One was
that's
with
what fucking happens
one's
in
with
most
him and one's with not Gary Coleman, Kirk Cameron. Right.
Those are two very different people.
movies. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's
All
get
right.
into Kick-Ass.
Kick ass.
How come nobody's ever tried to be a superhero?
Well, I don't know. Probably because it's fucking impossible, dipshit.
Why? Putting on a mask and helping people? How's that impossible?
Well, that's not superhero, though. How's that super? Super's like being stronger than everybody and flying and shit. That's just hero.
No, it's not even hero. It's just fucking psycho.
Hello, Bruce Wayne? He didn't have any powers.
Yes, but he had all the expensive shit that doesn't exist. I thought you meant, like, how come nobody does it in real life?
Yeah, Todd, that's what I meant.
Dude, if anybody did it in real life, they get their ass kicked. They'd be dead in like a day.
A day.
Yeah, okay, I'm not saying they should do it. I just can't figure out why nobody does. Seriously, out of all the millions of people who love superheroes, you think one would give it a try? Jesus, guys, does it not bug you? Like thousands of people want to be Paris Hilton and nobody wants to be Spider-Man.
Yeah, what's with that? She has like no tits at all.
Maybe it's a porn tape. He doesn't have a porn tape.
You guys never saw One Night in Spider-Man?
He has a point though.
I knew you were going to say that. No tits?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're the first person I thought of when they said that, and not just because we do this podcast together. She was like,
No, I mean he has a point that I'm surprised that no one's tried to be a superhero too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant Paris Hilton tits.
Yeah, that was my joke, but you like
Can I
fucked it
ask
up.
you something?
Yeah.
So he obviously sounds like the new Spider-Man now.
Oh yeah, with his breaky voice thing.
Well, but he's doing that on purpose.
I think so.
And it's real obvious here.
I think so. Yeah.
Because he's doing this. Well, I can't when I.
He's trying to act nerdy, but he's buff. That's the problem. Like,
trying to be, down like the.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but like he's not that nerdy looking.
no.
Yeah.
I was gonna be my synopsis was
That's
gonna
a pretty
be
good scuba suit butt.
Over to Rich for his alternative synopsis.
a high school kid. No, I was gonna say something about him being not like any nerdy kid that I've ever seen in
known.
any high school. I've like that guy's always been popular.
I don't think so. I mean, like, didn't you have the guys that like?
The guy's ripped. And he has curly hair, and then they put glasses on him like he's fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are
Clark
trendy.
Kent or
Those are
something.
trendy now too. So
I
it's
know
just like,
exactly.
Well, the one thing that I do have in common with him is whacking off to a teacher. That by the way, that teacher would have been like that. Like, not only would I have been whacking off to her, but I've been like, please God, let me marry her. Please bless me for my sins. Amen. Like at night, and then I'm asleep. Like I'm gonna marry her. And he kind of fucking
He
did.
kinda did.
Yeah, he kind of did. And then, but Casey's the one that pointed that out. She just goes, you know what? This is kind of weird because he ended up marrying like a lady that's like that or whatever. But
yeah, and she does not like. I mean, she doesn't look young. She looks 40s.
older, and,
Yeah.
and like not like you would think. Not like
Well, there's a career path for that's already been laid out. This is Hugh Jackman did this.
huge what?
He did what?
He married an older lady like when he was first starting out in acting.
But they've been married, I think, for a long time.
Who?
Hugh Jackman?
No, this guy.
No, Hugh Jackman's been married since his very first soap opera thing. She was
to
in
the
that
same dude. I mean, same girl.
same lady. So she was 30 something,
God,
and
that joke would have been funny if I hadn't corrected myself.
I know, totally.
Damn it!
she
Cut
was
that out.
like 30 something, like mid to late 30s, and he was like 17 or some shit.
Right.
And they got married like right off the bat, and they're still married today.
Good. Well, you know what? She took care of him probably through that time, and then he.
Yeah, but that doesn't
Probably
happen.
takes care
Like
of her now.
they're literally probably the longest running married couple in Hollywood.
Yeah, like these guys, like they met 10 years ago almost.
That is definitely not true. Secondly,
Who?
well, I mean, there's like these old people and shit that have been married for like fucking George Burns and Gracie were married for 140 years.
Okay, alive. Sorry.
Okay, but I mean,
That's a different era than it was back then. You got to admit that. It's totally different now than it was back then.
okay, I admit that. But I just thought it was so funny that they switched from like him masturbating to his teacher or whatever. And by the way, God, I thought that bra was gonna come down. I don't really ever want to be like super perverty on here and like just think that but man, I just because like that's my target demographic. That lady, like that teacher was just like, yeah. I mean, that's what I would look for on the internet, literally exactly. And I thought we were gonna get to see him, and we didn't get to. So I haven't re-looked at that scene since. And but then when it switches to the National Geographic or whatever, and it's just so right, because I remember just being a kid and going to the library and just everybody just looking through and hee and just all that shit. Just you just hope for a shot, you know, or like Victoria's Secret. You just God, I hope there's a see-through one in here this month, you know. And sometimes there were. Most of the time there were. It was glorious as a kid, and now you don't even need that anymore.
I didn't. As long as it was Cheryl Tiegs. Is it Cheryl Tiegs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cheryl Tiegs.
From she was the.
I didn't really care what she was wearing. It was just always her. Oh
really?
My god, because her boobs were just.
Farrah Fawcett's replacement on what
nice.
show?
Oh, I don't know.
Farrah Fawcett's replacement on what?
Then maybe I'm
show?
saying the wrong. No,
Cheryl Tiegs. You're right.
You're right. Okay. I
right?
think you're thinking
or am
of
I thinking
else.
Cheryl Ladd?
Cheryl Ladd, that's who you're thinking of.
Okay.
Cheryl Tiegs is the swimsuit lingerie model for Sears.
Oh, you had the Sears catalog.
Yeah.
We got JCPenney's. Sorry, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Different thing. So, kid with the bodyguard comes in. It's fucking, you know, I actually thought that this conversation was cool where they're just like, let's just go be friends with the guy. Then we'll have like a rich friend and nobody will fuck with us anymore, you know?
Yeah.
And then McLovin comes in. And yes, of course, we haven't heard him talk yet, but you know exactly the character he's going to play and how this is going to be. And
Yeah,
how
but it's
going
sad
to
'cause he looks so excited that somebody's like about to approach him.
I know.
And that's what and the bodyguard's just like, fuck off. Kid's like,
And why?
Okie dokie.
Jesus.
Yeah, you would think that the kid would be, well, I think the kid understands, like, okay, my dad's in crime, not allowed to talk to people,
I guess.
you know, probably gets hookers.
It was funny. Who cares?
Yeah, who gives a shit? So then we see a mugging, and I thought a lot of the movie was a little silly. I wouldn't say slapsticky. I mean, just
Campy a little.
campy.
Mm-hmm.
But the thugs, that was ridiculous. I mean, they took this movie where there's like gangsters who are clipping people's fingers off with fucking bolt cutters.
Right.
And then they literally cast the worst two thugs in the history of film.
It's very
to
diverse.
mug these people.
Diverse pair of thugs.
Oh my god! And it's just like, and it's
They're best
so
friends. They grew up together.
Stereotypically odd. The tall black guy, of course, has an unlit joint in his mouth, right? And then the white kid always has the jean jacket fucking vest on or whatever, and he's the crazy one because he's white, you know. It's just like, I'm gonna fucking stab you, Jesus Christ, and like, and everybody is. I hated the thugs, but I get that it's supposed to be funny and leading up to this thing and putting me into the situation that is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw them here first, I was just like, okay, come on. Like, I really did. I was thinking, so it's going to be like a comic book movie. Like, it's supposed to be a little over the top or whatever. Again, little did I know that the next thing that was going to happen to him would sort of make a little bit of sense to me comedy-wise.
This fucking guy comes out of nowhere, kicks our asses, and steals all the coke.
This would be the guy that looks like Batman.
I didn't say he looked like Batman.
You did, Trey. You said the guy looked like Batman.
I said like a mask and stuff. And a cape?
Yeah, like Batman.
I didn't say like Batman. I never said Batman.
Okay. Let me tell you the problem I got with that, Trey. Our mole with the Russians tells things a little different. According to him, you sold him my coke, and you took the money.
That's a fucking lie! I can't believe that you would believe this shit from a fucking Russian, man!
Let me see, Trey. Hey, what's more likely, huh? That you're a greedy little cocksucker, or all my coke was stolen by Superman?
Batman.
I never said Batman!
Enough!
So, here's what's funny about this scene for me right now, watching it for the second time. It never occurred to me that they were throwing to fucking Big Daddy here. because I don't like I didn't now I get the joke.
Right.
Second run through, I thought it was funny anyway.
Right.
Like the guy looked like Batman. I never said fucking Batman anyway. The importance, obviously, of the dialogue is that, well, the guy looks like fucking
He looks
Batman.
just like fucking Batman.
Yeah, I mean, crazy.
Is it bad that I think that this scene is better than any scene in Reservoir Dogs? Like, I mean, the dialogue was real pithy. It was super funny.
Yeah.
And then they were doing the back and I never said Batman. I thought that was all genius.
Right.
I thought that was all really good.
Honestly, I don't even think it's silly to even compare the two movies.
I know.
The dialogue here is fucking great.
Yeah.
And just, I never said Batman. So fucking good. But I love that the big boss and how they established this is he's like, hey man, my kid's waiting in the car. I got to take him to the movies, right?
Right.
So he gets in. He's like, Dad, we're gonna go to the movie. Like we're gonna miss everything. Yeah, well, we'll miss the previews. We'll be fine. Yeah, but I was gonna get popcorn. Hey, get him some popcorn. And then he just like, and the guy's just driving the car. He's like, oh, you want a Pepsi? You want something to drink? Pepsi. And give me a icy. Mixed. Where they put the two
red
colors
and the
in.
blue.
And then but the payoff is.
You can still hear the guy screaming.
Yeah, exactly. The guys, and then the payoff and a pack of Twizzlers. So good. You guys ever go to the movies and get Twizzlers and use the Twizzlers as your straw?
I don't like Twizzlers.
No, I don't think you do that either.
I don't. I would say,
Okay.
did you guys?
Oh.
When I was a kid, somebody give me a Twizzler because they'd
I've
get
seen
the
that
pack
before,
of
I
Twizzlers. People pass them shits out, because they think everybody else wants that and nobody fucking wants it.
But then you kind of do when you have it.
Exact. God,
Yeah.
that's why we're the same person, Casey
Mhm.
Yant. Because you're exactly right. Do you want a Twizzler? No. Then they put it in my hand? Yes. But here's the thing. You can use it as a fucking straw for your
hate it.
soda.
I like the peel apart ones.
Can't stand it.
You like the string.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I think you can peel them all apart, though. You
No,
don't
you
like
can't.
licorice?
Mm-mm.
Let me ask you this. Do you not like licorice or do you not like licorice?
Probably both.
Okay, so licorice, I actually think Twizzlers are good. Again, I just don't ever get it. It's just one of those things where I
don't like that kind of candy at all. I don't like
Swedish
sweet
fish.
shit bullshit. It's just like
look, when you get me into the
packed
candy
together
conversation, I think all candy should die except anything with chocolate, which is the
I'm just
Milky Way,
chocolate.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Like, to me, I think all Halloween
don't waste my time if
Halloween
it's not chocolate.
candy is bullshit. If it's not a Butterfinger,
Right.
Or listen, I'll even eat a fucking Mr. Goodbar little mini
Yeah.
size or whatever. And I realize that's in the cheap candy section.
Everett had his Valentine's box laying out. He kind of got to the point where he forgot about it. And we were staying up late watching TV, and Jarrett goes over there and he reaches for it like he's gonna go look in his Valentine's box. Like before he touches it, I'm like, everybody's allergic to peanuts. There's nothing in there you like. And he was just
I
like,
just went, put it back.
it's just fucking toys. It's just toys and fucking sweet tarts.
I
That's all
did
there
find a
is.
little pack of
Ugh.
Golden Grams in there, and I'd been gone for a really long time and not had anything nice. So it's like, fuck it, I'll
But
eat
he
the
was
Golden
looking
Grams.
for something with some peanuts
Oh,
or
I
some peanut
did.
butter.
All I wanted was just like a
You don't even get chocolate anymore because everybody's allergic to peanuts.
I just wanted a fucking peanut butter cup or whatever. It's like when I go to the movies, I get a soda, big ass fucking diet soda, and Milk Duds. And usually the Milk Duds are gone before the previews are over. I'm ready to watch the movie.
I go back and forth on Milk Duds and Sour Patch Kids.
What do you get at the movies?
Raisinets.
Interesting.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
My
people
daughter and I
actually
both
did
do that.
that's really interesting. And you know what? But Casey will surprise you. You'll get there and she'll just be like, you know what? It's been a while since I've you know what?
I'll get a pickle.
I'm a little bit hungry. No, she'll be like,
I do
I'll
get a pickle.
I'll get. She does get the pickle too. P.S. But she'll also get the hot dog.
I like the hot dog.
Or what's the thing that we had the problem with the pickle now is they put it in the package.
They put it in the bag and they
so
don't
it's
drain the pickle
super
juice.
messy, right? And like you
You have to ask them to drain it out.
Yeah, so you just standing
Asking
there.
somebody to drain your food is just weird. But I
Drain
still
your
get
pickle?
I agree.
it.
Yeah.
You-
Would you please drain my pickle? Silent Sean for the win, right there.
No, he said, but people don't. They drink the pickle juice.
Oh, drink. Is that what you said? Drink or
No,
drain?
he said drain.
Oh no, I was like, can you drain my pickle?
Roadhouse.
All right, we did it again. All right, now he gets his costume.
Daddy, I'm scared.
Come on, Mindy, honey. Be a big girl now. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Is it gonna hurt bad?
Sorry, what I meant was he got his costume in the mail. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
this
yeah.
happens.
Daddy, I'm scared.
Come on, Mindy, honey. Be a big girl now. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Is it gonna hurt bad?
Oh, child. Only for a second, sugar. A handgun bullet travels at More than
700 miles an hour.
700 miles an hour. So at close range like this, the force is going to take you off your feet for sure, but it's really no more painful than a punch in the chest.
How are you getting punched in the chest?
You're going to be fine, baby doll. How was that? Not so bad. Kind of fun, huh? Now you know how it feels. You won't be scared when some junky asshole pulls a Glock.
I wouldn't have been scared anyways.
That's my girl.
All right, where was your head when you saw the scene?
All right, so I fucking loved the scene. I mean, I was all over the place, as in like, all right, what's happening here? Like, why is he talking to her like that? And then he fucking shot her.
And he just goes, holy shit!
Yeah, exactly.
I saw this movie in theaters and had the same reaction, so I was like watching him to figure out like if he was gonna think that he just shot the shit out of this little girl, because I mean that's the point of how they shoot it.
But then when she just kind of wakes up in the bulletproof vest thing, and I'm like, okay, again, I guess it's comic booky, because when you see a dude with a bulletproof vest get shot, like on camera or even in a movie, apparently it can black you out. It hurts so bad.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, he said later that he was using low caliber.
No, I know.
rounds.
We find that out later. You don't know if what's true, because I wondered about this. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if it really knocks you out or if it just fucking hurts
I
real
bet
bad.
it hurts fucking
I'm sure
bad.
it hurts. I know it makes a bruise.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it
There's
knocks
only one
you
way
out.
to find out.
Yep, you're right. Let's fucking do it. Jarrett goes to the movies challenge. Then, of course, they make the deal. They end up sitting there and they get some food. What is she? He wants her to go bowling. So so he takes her bowling, and then she gets the hot fudge sundae, and she. And then,
Oh, that's yeah.
And then she asks for like the doll and the thing or whatever, and he just goes. He's just quiet. She just goes, "No, I'm just fucking with you, Dad." Like at that point, that's when like the character development is happening. It's just like, okay, so she asked for 2 butterfly knives, which by the way, I'm fucking kick ass with a fucking butterfly knife, almost as good as I am with nunchucks.
Do you think they shot that scene in the same, at the same time, like both characters were standing there at the same time? Like can you shoot like at a child? Even if it's a blank, I was real curious as to, because they had that far away shot and they were both on the. I was curious if they shot it with just him.
Well, I
and
doubt
then
it.
they shot it with her.
What do you mean?
I doubt they even shot a blank. I'm sure it was probably just all.
You think it was CG or something?
Something.
Okay.
I mean,
maybe.
He's saying that you can't really aim a gun.
I don't know
even
if you
with
can or
bl-
not,
No,
but
but
I would
I bet
assume
you're
so.
right. I mean,
Some liability stuff. Well,
Well-
yeah, we all fucking saw The Crow.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that motherfucker died.
The last thing you want to do is
Didn't
have
they
a girl
fucking?
die.
Didn't that? Wasn't that shit? Like I always thought that one was like a blank that went wrong, but
No, they
some-
tried to make their own blank. They essentially took like a regular round and like tried to clear all the stuff out
Oh,
of
are you
it.
serious?
Yeah,
did
they had
somebody
like they
get
had,
arrested for that?
I don't know. They had like built their own method of it essentially instead of just getting the regular blanks that go with that certain gun. And I think
Wow.
they had tested it and it was fine, and then shot the fuck out of them on accident,
Jesus Christ. Well, that sucks for him.
Yeah.
and then left it in the movie because
It
they
sucks.
needed the scene.
Yeah. Did they really?
Yeah, you see him get shot in the movie. You just don't know that that's.
Wow.
No shit.
That's weird.
That is fucking.
So
weird.
is this child abuse? Like in the movie? Is this child abuse? I mean, obviously, not shooting is not good.
Well,
but I'm just saying the
A-
way he is raising her, is it child abuse?
Well, that's a ridiculous question because nobody can have like a wall of guns and be committing murder and.
I'm
teach a
just
kid-
saying.
Well, and also there,
All right.
you realize that it's
Be less
impossible
specific.
for a girl.
Be less specific, but
You're
be
saying to
general.
raise a girl.
To raise a girl like this,
Yeah.
in this sort of way,
Mm.
not killing people, not shooting her. Everything else, though, is that child abuse?
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if she's technically, on the technicalities of like laws and stuff like that. I mean, I guess if she's not, if she's not registered in school, that's a thing. And if she's not,
Homeschool.
but you have to be registered to do that. You can't just
Yeah, I mean,
be
she's,
hiding out.
let's say
She's clearly intelligent, but
Yeah.
but no, I mean,
because in the 1800s,
it's like saying
kids were like at this age doing all this stuff, going out hunting, walking around with a gun. You know, I mean, this was like no big deal back then.
Maybe so.
And probably early
Well,
1900s
there's some
as
places
well.
around Texas where it doesn't matter if you teach your child how to.
But
yeah, I mean, you know
shoot
what?
guns
I guess
and-
you're right. I mean, it's not child abuse. It's definitely.
I'm sure
I think
society would frown on
I
it.
thought his friend was right. Like she deserves a childhood kind of thing. But she's a fucking superhero. No superheroes get childhoods.
That's right.
You're fucking in a capsule,
Mhm.
or you're born from a dinosaur.
She didn't look miserable. I mean, this
Well,
is
and
a
also,
TV
but
show.
I mean, and she is in school. Remember, he
I mean,
says,
people are raised on extremes by religions and culture and all types of things. I mean, this is just an extreme way of raising your child one way.
"Darling, I don't know why I go to extremes." Also, he tells her,
What's worse, millennials or a bunch of these little girls running around?
"What? Oh, you're saying like a bunch of fucking
Spoiled
people just."
brats that can't drive at 18. Or
I'm a millennial. I'm just
Is
throwing it
that
out there.
is that what you're getting at?
yeah. No, that's what I just popped in my head. I don't know. I just think
You probably don't want a bunch of people running around with fucking guns at 11
Trained?
years old.
trained,
No.
fully trained with gun safety.
You can't. Your
Hold
insurance
on,
doesn't even go
hold
down
on.
in your car till you're 25 because
Yeah.
your brain's not fully developed.
And secondly, she's fully trained by her dad.
Yeah.
We're not fucking. We're not. Dads aren't training shit. Fuck that. Do you even know half the dads around here? Jesus
Dads aren't
Christ.
training
you can't
shit.
even
No.
train.
What do you
you
mean?
can't even train kids nowadays to stop
Dude.
fucking
Yeah.
texting pictures of their boobs on Snapchat and
Right.
getting them put
Dads,
all over the
dads
place.
have
Like,
no. Parents
You
don't.
guys are
fucking-
mixing. You're mixing things together.
We're not mixing
No,
things
we're
together.
not.
Yeah.
No, he's training her to do all this shit that you're saying that she's supposed to be running around.
And
doing.
you're saying there should get rid of the killing and get rid of the shooting in the vest. Everything else. If there was 50 of those, that's bad.
50. Okay, so basically, strip away all the
Like
stuff
in your
that-
neighborhood,
Wait,
there's
no,
50 people
you're
like
saying
that.
just
in your
walking
neighborhood.
around. No, little kids can't just walk around with guns. That's not
No,
a
no, no.
thing.
Hold on. He's saying strip away all the stuff that this movie makes her character to be. And do we want that, or do we want? No, yeah, I'll take that. Sure, 50. So you're saying
But you said
she
just
doesn't know
walking
anything
around.
about guns, and she doesn't know any of this shit or whatever. Like you're basically just saying ignore the movie if she's a regular kid.
No, no.
That's what you just said.
No, I said strip away the murder part.
Okay.
And strip away the getting shot in the vest part.
What? And
would
leave
that?
her with the
She
knowledge.
still has the ability to do all of it.
But
She
all
just
the
isn't
all the
murdering anybody.
training and everything that she gets,
right.
she still gets.
Now, I'd still rather have.
Somebody that has instilled.
You'd
like,
rather
some
have a
type of-
millennial.
I
that
didn't
can't-
say millennial. Don't
that
put
can't
words
drive
in
a
my
car.
mouth. Don't.
No, that was my
what's
that
wrong
was
with millennials
that was
don't
my
driving
question.
cars?
Don't put-
You have to pick one or the
Don't-
other.
I don't know what a millennial is. I really. And Casey will
I'm
tell
a millennial.
attest that. I still
It's like
don't know what it is.
22 to
All right.
37 or
All
something.
right, let's don't say millennial. Let's say someone in college that gets their feelings hurt by chalk on the ground. Let's just say that.
There are
Right.
grown ass people
Those are-
over
and
internet
calls
that
it-
get, that get
and
offended
calls
by
it violence.
everything. That has nothing
No,
to do with
that's
this
what I'm saying.
generation.
I just said let's get rid of millennials
Yeah.
and just say someone that gets offended by chalk on the
somebody in the
ground
age
and
range.
says
Right.
it's violence against them, as
Right.
opposed to this girl who's
Yeah.
a badass, trained in weaponry,
Right.
knows gun safety.
Has
like
no.
what's
but she.
what's better?
Well,
Would I want my child to
I
be
think,
essentially sociopathic and be able to slit somebody's throat and not feel anything?
I said
No.
without
I'd rather
the
him just-
murder.
I'd rather him just not drive.
I know, but I
All
think
right.
you're also generalizing like a lot of what the
Yeah, I
millennial
am generalizing.
is. So, but
I said get rid of millennial. I'm just saying
but
that
you'd have
type
to
of
do
person.
that in reverse. She doesn't have any people skills.
She doesn't. She
No.
seemed all right.
You would have to. No, again, you can't generalize one and not generalize the other. She only sees her father. That's it.
Basing on
has-
the movie. She seemed okay with the other guy.
When she's murdering the guy.
No, with the
This,
kick-ass.
but
With
I
kick-ass.
think every single. And why are you texting while we're doing the
I'm
goddamn?
not. I'm just
podcast?
holding my phone.
No, you're texting. I've been watching
It's
you
off.
text the whole time.
I'm not.
You have been. You're texting the whole
I've
fucking
not
podcast.
texted one person.
This is crazy.
What's her name?
Yeah.
There's literally no texting.
All right, so then we see the worst thugs ever in the history of film trying to steal a car. And I think, okay, they're going to fight. They're going to probably beat his ass. I'm thinking this guy's going to, okay, he's trained himself or some shit. He's going to do some karate. You know, he doesn't know karate, but he knows crazy, kind of thing. And they fucking stab the shit out of him. So I keep thinking, okay, He's just gonna wake up. He's gonna be okay now, but that's not what happened. Instead, I ran or whatever, you know. No. Then he walks onto the street and gets hit by a fucking car.
Did you jump?
Then the car stops.
I didn't jump,
Looks
but
at
I
him
was just,
and
I
runs
just,
off.
because actually, to be honest, when I'm watching it, I'm typing on my phone. Hey, they fucking stabbed him.
Yeah,
You know, with and then so I have this in exclamation points. They stabbed him! Exclamation point. And hit him with a car! Exclamation. You know, so but yeah.
I mean when you see the opening scene where the guy falls down and you're not expecting him to die like that, and he dies, and then the bulletproof vest, and then this scene, it's like Jesus Christ.
You're starting to realize it's going to go a bunch of different directions. So, well, then of course, you know, McLovin becomes an actual character, and he is always going to be McLovin.
Yeah.
You can't fucking not be McLovin.
But I love it.
I get it, but
Do you
what
love it?
do you think
just
about
gonna say.
Napoleon Dynamite? Will that guy ever have
Oh,
a
he
fucking...
did something else.
He did the
one
ice
time.
skating movie with Will Ferrell.
Oh, that was fucking funny.
But-
Blades of Glory.
But I don't know that he could ever do anything else.
I
I've
think he
seen
did
him
like
in
a serious one.
I've seen him in a couple of things, but
But he was like, his character was interesting in that movie, but it's not something I want to see all the time.
right.
Like, it was weird.
Like, it seems like if he played that character great, but if he was an awesome actor, you could have lost out. Like, it's like so a great example, actually, goddamn, I'm on fire tonight. Would be like Leonardo DiCaprio in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. That could have easily,
Like if he always played that character.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
right?
That's what it would be
mean,
like.
but
You
I-
would not want to see that character in.
All the time.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, he was fucking great in that. So then they microwave a
Yeah,
guy.
you didn't talk about the Revenant, did you?
I think I talked about it on the last podcast.
I don't think
Maybe
you
it's
did.
pre-show.
How did you talk about it on the last podcast when it was on your flight home?
No,
Because
we did one-
the last podcast came today. We just filmed it or did it on Wednesday.
I was just testing.
You son of a bitch. So then they microwave a guy.
Sean.
Check the schedule, Sean.
They microwave a guy, and my wife has to look away. And
I don't like it.
And I'm thinking, why am I? If she's looking away, what about? And I know he's just gonna blow up.
Right.
Apparently,
that's
I'm
obvious.
the only one that is just
Knew about-
waiting for it.
You're the
It's
only one
not-
that knew about that poodle,
Yeah, or the kitty.
the lady that. Oh,
No,
it's
the
probably-
guy exploding wasn't even what bothers me. I don't know why the concept of being in a fucking microwave and just knowing your brain's melting from the
Yeah.
inside freaks me
Oof.
from the first time I watched this. And I used to be able to handle like gore a lot better, but
Yeah.
just that like knowing what's going on inside of his body is
I was uncomfortable
So
with the
gross.
scene as well because I was like, just imagining what was going on during that whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the point. Is like he can't hear, and also like his brain is frying. He actually can't put words into sentences anymore.
But you know what bothered me more than that was trying to figure out what the fuck would you have a giant microwave and how does that apply to trees or lumber?
No, I think it's like a treatment
Is
thing.
that a
for
thing?
The lumber. Yeah, I guess they treat it that way. They put it.
Are you guessing or do you know that's a fact?
Well, there is a such thing called treated wood. I'm gonna assume that's what it is. So like you put wood on, you put treated. I'm gonna guess.
You think they microwave it? Maybe it gets all of the moisture out because it's microwaved?
Yeah.
All right.
And then you put that closest to the ground. It comes out green, or they at least stain it green.
Jared Spears says it's for pressure treated wood.
Okay, pressure treated wood. That's what
you said.
I know. I'm just confirming
I'm
for
just
you.
joking.
Love you guys. I didn't really say that.
I know.
Thank you, Jared. So let's see here. I look like freaking Wolverine. I've got on here, and he lost. Oh, so he, after he. Oh no, I get it now. He's in the hospital, and he fucking wakes up, and he just sees his X-ray. He goes, "Holy shit, I look like fucking Wolverine!" Like he's metal.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And
yeah.
stuff, and he's lost all the feeling. He doesn't have nerve.
Right.
He can't feel feelings. So
Yeah, so he beat him with a fucking lunch tray.
beat him with a lunch.
Can't
He
feel
can't feel
feelings.
feelings. Yeah, that's what Jameson does. That's why Bowling for Soup loves Jameson. It takes away all the feeling and everything. I want to thank my friend Chris in the UK for bringing me 3 Cliff 'Em All shirts to the rock and roll concert in Glasgow.
Is that a Metallica reference?
It is. Yeah, I'm wearing the shirt. It's got Cliff from Metallica on there. Yeah. He's wearing it the whole night. I'm surprised you didn't notice.
He died.
He did die in the fucking worst way because it's something that like we think about sometimes. It's nuts.
Oh, with you guys? Because you had a bus accident.
We did, but I thought about it before then. I mean, like when we were kids, Charlie Pride was coming through Henrietta right down the road from us, and they hit a semi, and like all of his band died and shit. And yeah, I mean, it's bus accidents are scary. We've had some friends that have died, and
it's the second safest way to travel, though.
What? What?
I said it's the second safest way to travel. Airplanes being the first.
Well, isn't car? Oh, because you're saying the more
there's
people
more
you
accidents
get,
in cars.
Got it.
But there's also more people driving in cars on a regular basis. So, like, what's the actual percentage?
I was just kidding. First of all, I have no idea if it's safe or not.
It's kind of scary because you're on the tour buses. Like you just have to go to sleep and trust somebody else to drive while you're sleeping in your bed. That's driving.
Yeah, and you're not wearing a seatbelt.
And then you're going down the road and you just hear. You know, and
because he's hitting the median strip.
Yeah. We used to have a bus driver that hated us, and he fucking drove that shit all the time just to fuck with us. Hated him. That's the same dude that like. So we had the fucking bus on lockdown back then. This is like when shit was going really, really good. We were on the bus.
Casey, cover your ears. We
were going. Oh no, you're fine, baby. John, temporary John's coming over, guys.
Okay.
No, when shit was going really, really good, we were on the road a lot. So, I mean, we were on the bus so much. So there are 4 channels you can have. You're such a liar, Rich. You're on your phone right now. You can't fucking stay off your phone. You're literally like a 12-year-old girl.
This is the first text that I've got, it's from
oh my God.
Gabe.
It's like a millennial.
You're like a millennial.
Can you not drive?
I wish you were better trained with arsenals and shit.
It's the first text I got, and it's from Gabe, and he says 3 a.m., not p.m., just saying. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, me either.
Gabe.
Gabe, his
Oh,
Gabe.
Gabe.
I was thinking my Gabe. I don't know why.
I don't even think my fucking story was important now. Oh, no, it is. So we had 4, so there were 4 different paths you could have to your bunk TV. You could have the front satellite, the front DVD, the back satellite, or the back DVD, right? So we had it on lockdown. We had Anchorman in rotation 24 hours a day on one.
Yeah.
We had
explains the thing or two.
ESPN on another one, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, stick with me here. I feel like I'm losing you. We had whatever. See, that's what I thought. Then, so then the other one was, so we had 70s porn in the other DVD.
Nice.
So you could wake up anytime and you could watch 70s porn. And those
explain
of us,
some muff things
some
that
of
you
us,
have.
Well, no, I liked the muff before we did the muff. What?
I think it's all stems from some weird mom issues.
Anyway, the whole point is this motherfucker would wake up and put the fucking show Coach on. And you'd wake up,
with Coach?
You'd be excited, but you'd be waking up in the morning like, all right, I'm gonna watch Anchorman or some porn today, you know. And then, but no, it was fucking Coach. And then, of course, every morning at 10, Price is Right. You would watch, but he's supposed to be driving.
How was he doing that?
70s porn is the worst kind of porn.
It really is.
I don't understand it.
No boob jobs. You can't see the vagina.
Me and Jarrett decided really early in our relationship that we can't watch porn together. We have totally different interests. It's just like...
Yeah.
I think we just both think each other's stuff is either boring or disturbing. And so we tried one time in like Mexico to like order something on the TV, and it was like very 1972.
Well, okay, so that's an interesting thing to say. But I don't really like 70s porn.
I know, but we didn't know that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
The cover photo looked pretty modern.
No. I was
like, this is the worst ever. It's the only time I've ever seen it.
I like huge black dudes having sex with like older methy women.
Right.
That's what I like. Or anything with an older woman in it. That's what I like.
Or anything with huge black dudes in it.
Or Latina housewife
very
gangbangs.
All of this is very true. I will tell you this, and I did tell my wife this, and this is a true fucking story, and all kidding aside, is it's so interesting how
This is not the PG show. That was last week.
it's so interesting how everything in your head changes, as time goes on, because it won't come up. I can get it. I can get it set up, and you stay there. Let me finish a fucking story for once.
Here.
You know what? Fuck you guys. You guys don't get this story.
I already know the story.
No, that's fine. And you know what? It's your fault.
They distracted me. I was
Okay,
listening.
but if you would focus on the show and stop looking around the goddamn room all the time or at your fucking phone, maybe we could do a podcast here. But I'll go over and fix the computer.
Your friends are texting me for some reason. All my friends know not to text me.
Are they texting you about Jarrett's porn?
Probably.
Yeah. Hey. You getting is the laptop just coming in on the left, or does you guys
It
care?
does feel like it's over here more.
It's left.
It does, right?
Mhm.
Okay, that shouldn't be a factor. I think it's panned incorrectly over on the because it should be stereo 5 and 6. Oh, we had to fix this last time. Remember? I think you had to put them all up, and then it's good. Rodon James, what's up, dude?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm great.
How you doing?
Good, man. It looks like you're dressed up as Rich today. It's unbelievable.
No, if I was rich, I'd be kind of like that, wouldn't I?
Oh my god, that looks amazing!
That's unbelievable. Just black shirt, black cap.
Better view of your face. It's awesome.
That's awesome. No, man, I like the hat on you. It makes you look like a
player.
You look like you could coach an American Little League baseball team.
I've been snoozing on the sofa, and my hair is just completely ridiculous.
Now you know why I wear it.
Dude, what a cool shirt you're wearing
All
as
over
well.
the place.
Just for those who are not on the stream, he's wearing a Clubber Lang shirt. Clubber Lang would be who, Rich?
He would be the Mr. T guy on
Rocky.
Rocky 3.
3 is correct. That is correct. You're already doing good at this. Now, did you wake up from your nap and start drinking? You drinking some wine,
no,
or is that water?
Just ginger ale. There's no whiskey in it.
Oh, got it. All right. Ooh, now we just got a wacky delay. All right, I'm gonna add Jared to this thing. Hold on one second, dude.
No worries.
All right, Jared Spear. We can always count on him on a Friday night.
Because he doesn't date.
No, because the fucking cat lady let him down. That's why.
He's just tired of those bitches. That's what he said.
Ow. Hold on, he texted me. Let me see what he said. Oh, there he is. Oh my god, this is crazy. Jared Spears dressed up as me.
He got another haircut.
This is insane.
This one's even better than the last one.
Rodden is dressed up as you, and Jared Spears dressed up as me. What the fuck is going on? All right, guys. Well, let's get into it. You know why you're here. We're either of you. Let's go to Rodon James first. Were you guys? To both of you actually. Were you able to watch the movie Kick Ass this week?
Not all of it.
God damn it, Jared
I
Spear.
never get to watch the whole movie though.
Why?
I've seen this one a bunch too, though.
You're single. You need to put down your penis.
Down and doing nothing.
I get it.
Like,
I get it. Dude, to me, watching a movie for this is my job, and that's like the most nothing I ever do. All right, Rodon James, did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it this evening.
Jared, you are fucked. You're
I
fucked.
watched half of it before you guys called me.
Well, all of the questions are about the second half. So
I remember a good bit of the second half. I saw it when it came out, and I've probably seen it 10 or 15 times since then.
all right, well, you'll probably do pretty good.
But that never works out for me, so.
Is this a movie that either of you guys liked, or like one of it at all, like one of your favorites, or something that
Yeah, I
stuck
really
with
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it a favorite as such, but
Yeah.
I
Anything?
enjoy it.
So, Rodden, on this watch, anything that stuck out at as like you'd seen it before, and you're like, oh man, I remember that line or that reveal. There's a lot of reveals in this movie. A lot of like, oh yeah, shit, I remember. And this is my first time to see it, but I could definitely see it as being one of those movies where I would forget little things because most things are just like a little bit off in the way that they're going to steer the boat.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily go right over the wave that they're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Rodden? Anything?
Yeah, I actually, strangely enough, had forgotten the whole storyline about the girl thinking he's gay, and that's how the
yeah. Oh my God.
relationship developed. I totally forgot that aspect of it. So that's what. It's quite
Just the
funny.
the foreshadowing into that to me, and just the way that they chose his friends, because that I've never seen Hot Tub Time Machine, but I know a lot of people like that one actor that is in this that was in that movie, and I really did think every fucking line that guy delivered was amazing, and just the
Gold.
setup of him being gay was really, really funny. Well, let's get into it then, guys. This is a game. Obviously, you guys know. You're old pros. I will not be helping either of you this evening. This is a game we call 5 Questions, where we're going to ask you 6 questions, and the high score, oddly enough, is now 6 because Will quit the podcast. All right. By the way, Will is doing great.
The high score still is 7, but you just can't get 7 now.
I'm going to talk about this later, but our fucking houses got, hail came today. Like, it was crazy.
Hammered.
I put it all over the internet, so if you follow me on anything, it's out there. But we got hammered by hail today. And Will was in Frisco, and he texted me just goes, "Hey, is my house still there?" And I'm like, "You still have a place to come home to. I'm just not sure if it's sealed anymore." All right, but so let's get into this, guys. Question now, you guys both writing down? Of course you are. You're both professionals. Yep. Jesus Christ. All right. Here we go. In the movie Kick-Ass, we of course have the superhero Kick-Ass. Name 2 other superhero or superhero wannabes that are in this movie. Name 2 other superhero or superhero wannabes that are in this movie. All right, Rod and James looks confident. Let's hear from you first, Rod and James. Here we go.
We have Red Mist and Hit Girl.
Red Mist and Hit Girl, and Jared Spear said...
I don't know if you can read it, but that's what mine says too.
Hit Girl and Red Mist in reverse. We'll still accept that. Very, very good, guys. That is really good. I would have also accepted Big Daddy.
Spoiler, brutal his death is.
Right. All right. In the movie Kick-Ass, the first major injury that our hero Kick-Ass has done to him is a stabbing. Directly after the stabbing, what happens to him? Directly after he is stabbed, what happens to our hero? All right, I saw the snicker there in your eyes, Jared Spear. What happens as soon as he's stabbed?
Hit by a car.
All right, he says hit by a car, Rich. Let's go to Rod and James next.
Run over.
Run over is incorrect, but I'm going to give you that. He was actually hit by a car, and the car did not actually run over.
He got run under.
He run under. But I'm accepting it because I would call that run the fuck over.
Right.
Yeah. All right, it is 2-2. You're both with a strong showing. As we get into the questions towards the end of the movie, I wonder how Jared Spear is going to do. All right, at the end of the movie, I'm just kidding. I don't fucking know what I would ask you at the end of the movie. Okay, I will. At the end of the movie, the weapon that everyone is so surprised by that actually gets used at the end of the movie is a what? That's right. Everybody is so surprised. Are you using a blank?
Mm-hmm. It was squeaking.
Sorry, that me?
No, it was the dry erase board.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because if I do this and... Oh, no, it's your old chair. We're good. All right, Rod and James, what is that weapon?
A bazooka.
Okay, and Jared Spear?
I said rocket launcher.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Nobody knew about the rocket launcher, sir. It was a bazooka. However, it did actually act like more of a bazooka. Oh, I see what he's... Okay, no, I got confused. I was thinking about... He was thinking this. Rocket launcher is incorrect. That's all I can say.
Okay.
It was a bazooka.
All right.
Okay, 3-2. It did operate more like a rocket launcher, though, didn't it?
No, it was a bazooka.
But they made a big deal about...
I just don't...
They made a big deal about the fact that it was a goddamn bazooka. That's the point. You should have watched the movie, sir.
But what's the difference between the two?
Yeah, I don't really
Between a rocket launcher and a bazooka?
It's the same thing.
Is it really the same? Yeah. Actually, it's not the same thing because they say bazooka 25 fucking times in the movie.
Yeah, but isn't it
I'm
like
not arguing
Kleenex
it.
versus
I'm not
tissue?
arguing it.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna.
Bazooka is the brand name.
Let's go to Google. Here we go. Bazooka versus
This might be a show first going to Google on this.
Bazooka versus rocket launcher. Let's see here. RPGs have a lot of recoil and are lighter. You can define bazooka as a portable rocket launcher used by infantrymen as an anti-tank weapon. Jared, without even arguing, has got the fucking point. Let's give it to him.
Jared, you're welcome.
Jared, even versus a guy whose job it is to argue with people. You fucking got it.
I do that for a living too, you know.
Oh, no, that's right. I forgot.
No, we're not paying
I
you.
argue with attorneys all day.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Okay, you guys should practice first. Be in a different language. That's weird. Okay, here we go. Question number 4 with a 3-3 tie going in strong. Everybody is doing really, really well. We get to see when we see our hero naked in his underpants, and he's seeing his friend naked because she thinks he's gay. What is he applying to her skin? What is he applying to her skin? That's right. Do you like it better when I stick to the movie or just ask random shit? Or you not care?
I don't. Yeah. Doesn't, either way.
Was it funnier the other way? Like when I just didn't even know anything about the movie?
I don't. It's always funny. What are you talking about?
I don't know. All right, we'll go to Jared Spear first.
It's self-tanning lotion.
Okay, and then we go to Rod on James.
Self-tan.
Self-tan. That is right. 4-4, guys. You guys are kicking solid fucking ass.
This might be the best I've ever done.
All right, here we go. F, marry, kill. Here we go. Hit girl, kick ass, or Big Daddy. F, marry, kill. Hit girl, Big Daddy, or kick ass. Be very, very careful. There are 2 laws you can break in this question. F, marry, kill, hit girl, Big Daddy, or kick ass. Gonna need you to write that down, guys. Gonna need you to use your pen.
Hang on.
And write that down. Rodden, have you added the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man since we discussed last, or has that always? That is fucking awesome. F, marry, kill, hit girl, kick ass, or Big Daddy.
Kill, Stay Puff, Marsh.
No. Different movie.
I got confused.
Different movie. Marry the gatekeeper. Kill the. What's her name? Are you the gatekeeper?
I'm the keymaster.
I'm the keymaster. That's right. Yeah, we were just thinking about playing some Super Mario Brothers. I don't know. All right. Looks like you've got your answer written. Jared Spear, F, marry, kill. Let's hear it.
This is horrible. I'm gonna F Big Daddy because it's Nicolas fucking Cage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill Kick Ass, and then I'm gonna marry Hit Girl when she turns 18.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, Rod on James.
Caveat on.
I would have to F Big Daddy for the same reason. Nick Cage. It's going to be weird. Marry Kick-Ass because that's legal in most places now. And I'm going to have to kill Hit Girl because she's 11 years old.
It's still gay though.
Rod on James has actually gotten the question correct. You can. I did not say in 6 years you can answer the question. You're answering the question today.
Right.
So
but
I'm
it
sorry.
is still gay if you marry Kick-Ass.
Who gives it? There's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I'm just clarifying.
Guess
it
what?
is gay.
Guess what? He didn't say I would marry him in 6 years when gay marriage is legal.
I think it's a beautiful thing.
Because it already is.
If you're also gay.
Shut up. Hey, it's 5-4, guys. And now we go to Rich for Rich's bonus question.
Oh, me? All right. Here we go. Match the made-up superhero name to the cast member in the studio, and Casey isn't in the studio technically, but include her. All right, so here are the 4 made-up names.
By the way, you guys should know that Silent Sean is here and on mic. I just haven't introduced him yet.
Right. Well, by the time you hear it. Anyway, all right. Here are the
right.
4.
Sorry. No, well, okay, then I was a disclaimer for them.
117 episodes in, and he still hasn't gotten that right.
All right. Here are the 4 names. Ball Grabber, Lady Killer, Eyelash Ninja, and Mumble Man. Who are the cast members that match this?
You son of a bitch.
Ball Grabber, Lady Killer, Eyelash Ninja, and Mumble Man.
All right, cast members. All 4 cast members are in the studio, so all of us very excited to hear.
What were they again?
Ball Grabber, Lady Killer, Eyelash Ninja, and Mumble Man.
Now, are you going from references from the show, right? Like
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Read my mind. Actually, 2 of these could be interchangeable.
You remember that part on Superman 1 where Lois is like he's flying around and she's like in her head going, "Can you read my mind?" La 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 la. You remember that? I don't know. I have flashbacks to that shit all the time. Like, can you read my mind?
There she is. Did you fix her thing though?
All right. Well, we're almost done with this. So, guys, let's go to your answers. Here we go. Rada and James, what did you assign and to whom?
Okay. I said that you, sir, were the ball grabber.
That's me. I'm assuming.
I heard it said that you're a dick grabber. I presume that includes balls as well.
Yep.
I am more of a ball grabber, but dick grabber Daniel Cotton would probably give me that award as well.
Yep.
Okay.
I've said that Rich is the lady killer. I don't know if.
Thank you. That was unexpected. Thanks.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's in a criminal sense.
Yeah.
Eyelash Ninja must be Casey, because I know she likes to have false eyelashes and packs them and puts pictures of them up on Facebook.
Okay.
Which must leave Sean as
Mumble Man.
Did you say?
Mumble Man.
All right, now let's go to Jared Spear.
So Mumble Man, I said Sean, and that's just because you guys gave him that shitty microphone a few weeks ago. Jared, you're definitely the ball grabber, although stories tell it's more of a dick grabbing thing.
Right. Okay.
Eyelash Ninja's got to be Casey, and based on what Rich posted in the Penguin chat the other day, I would definitely say Lady Killer.
Nice.
Nige is using that advice well.
I'm assuming they both got it right.
They both got it right.
All right.
Now
so...
Casey could be Lady Killer because she is a lady.
Right.
And
she's
then,
a killer.
And she's
Queen.
a killer. And then I could be Eyelash Ninja because I have really long eyelashes.
Do you?
Yeah.
And great calves.
Yeah, and great calves.
I love that you get to assign these shits. Like, fucker.
It's my question.
But I don't care. You know what? I think Ball Grabber would be a great superhero.
I think so,
I'm
too.
cool with it. Well, Jared Spear, unfortunately, you did not win. You lost by 1, but you still didn't win, did you? So you are a loser, but that's okay. That's fine. It's okay to be the loser. Rada and James, who has stayed up until 2:51 in the morning in the UK, and continues to do this time after time, and still doesn't know why he does it.
Never complains one single time. Well,
maybe a little.
Yeah.
I will say that today he was super smart. He texted me, I think like mid-morning here, just to go, "Hey, is the podcast happening today?" Just basically so he could plan the rest of his night. So he planned a nap and a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Is there a hat?
Yeah, he's wearing a hat.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, you guys are awesome. Thank you so very much for doing what you do and for being a part of our show and for just being great friends. And Rodden, go get some sleep. Jared, you know what? Have a few more of them Yinglings write me a song about Rich being the lady killer, and we'll play it on our next bathroom break.
I'll see what I can do.
All right, guys. Y'all be safe out there, and talk to you soon.
All right, guys.
Later.
Cheers.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Fuck! Hey. Dave, hey.
Oh, hey.
How are you? You look better.
I'm good. Yeah, much better.
Hey, you're into comic books, aren't you? Well, me and Erica sometimes hang out after school at this really great store, Atomic Comics. They make the best white chocolate mocha latte.
Yeah?
Well, I could buy you one sometime if you need someone to talk to.
Sure, thank you.
Okay, sweet. Well, I'll see you later.
Hmm? Man, did you see that?
Yeah?
Katie Dahmer just offered to buy me coffee.
Yeah, you know, I really don't think that's what it looks like.
Why do they both have vocal fry? I thought only girls had vocal fry.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know we've discussed vocal fry, right?
I have no idea what it is.
Vocal
the cracky
fry,
voice thing.
It's like okay, so the cracky voice thing, but yes, but it's that whole.
Where he goes.
I just feel like we could go cute. You could be cuter.
No, it's like every hairstylist in the world.
You're so cute.
It's
Are we gonna,
Britney Spears.
Should we go to Starbs or Corner?
You don't even know what to do.
By the way, that's Starbucks and Corner Bakery. I had to decode
Yeah,
that.
she had to figure that out. She called me one day. Like, I don't know. They're asking me if I want to go to Starbs or Corner.
Anyway, one of these might be a strip club, so I'm just letting you know where I'm going to be.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're all millennials, though. Just checking.
I still don't know what the fuck that is. Jesus Christ. So everybody thinks he's gay. You know, which...
Why? Oh, because he was found naked?
Yeah.
Okay.
And stabbed. Well, it means that he got butt fucked, I think. That's the whole point.
Okay, but if you get forcefully butt fucked, it doesn't make you gay.
Well, I don't know. I think
Rumors
that...
just travel.
Hold on. I actually think that. I actually...
What?
I think that. I wonder if Rich actually thinks if you're forcefully butt fucked, if it makes you gay. I think you might think that it makes you gay.
Wait, you think it makes you gay?
No, I don't think it makes you
That's
gay.
not what you were saying.
I
Yeah,
think
you were saying that you think it does.
Jesus Christ. I think that Rich thinks that if you're forcefully butt fucked, it makes you gay.
No, I don't think it makes you gay.
It shouldn't make you gay.
No.
So anyway, everybody thinks he's gay. And he didn't get forcefully butt fucked.
I know.
He got fucking
What if you're a
stomach
girl?
fucked by a knife.
Huh? If you
Is it
have
to a
butt
lesbian?
sex,
Probably.
you can't. If you voluntarily have gay sex, you can't not be gay.
Okay.
I bet you could.
No.
I don't know. How much money is involved? I'm going to be honest. I mean, I don't have a thing for
Are we
dudes,
talking
but-
like desert island situation?
But there are people
wait,
that
hold on,
say,
wait,
I'm
wait,
not gay,
wait.
but I've had sex with men before.
Define gay
no,
sex.
you're gay.
Define gay sex. Like, I'm definitely not having a penis in my butthole.
Well, what about people that...
But
hey,
if I would do like other shit for a bunch of money, is that gay?
Okay,
No, we're not talking money. We're
All right.
talking voluntarily you're having sex with a guy.
Okay, what if you're in
yeah.
high school and you have sex with a girl because you're a boy?
No, girls are different.
No,
That's
I'm
not
saying
the
you're a
same
boy.
thing.
You're a boy. You have a girlfriend off your
Oh,
high
okay.
school. You grow up. You realize you're gay. Are you straight because you had sex with a girl?
Oh, she fucking
No,
got you on that.
no. That's not how it works. It doesn't go the
Why?
other way around.
Why?
Because
Sometimes you're just figuring out your sexual
the
preferences.
default is I miss the semen in my butt. Is that something
Is that
I said?
Rich?
It's not loud enough
I know.
to be funny.
I know. It was my
Was it
first time.
Rich?
It's my first time to use it, and I fucking didn't
You
have it turned
fucking
up.
blew it. Turn it up and play it again. I'll edit it to be funny. I miss the semen in my butt.
That's as loud as it gets.
I don't even remember why did I say that? I don't even remember saying that.
Maybe because you
Anyway, it was the fucking best timing of all time. Don't edit it out. Fuck it. Just leave it
Okay.
there.
All right. No. So the default is man-woman sex, right? We all agree with that. Most of the time, it's like
Nobody's gonna agree with you on
it's
any
like
of this stuff. We're just
8
gonna say
it's
that.
like
I don't agree.
80-90%.
I don't even know that this is really a good
Oh,
conversation.
okay. All right. Fine.
I mean, like
We don't
unless you have a short point to make.
It's just
Okay, go
so
ahead.
that's the default. Most of the time you're having, so that's not anything. It's like, oh, I had sex with a girl. Oh, congratulations. We all have sex with girls.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you have sex with a guy, that's like it hasn't been good for gay people in history, correct? We all agree with that, right? It hasn't been an awesome experience.
I don't know what you're.
I don't know if we
again,
all, any of us wanna
I
agree
was
with you at
thinking
all.
short point. That's what I was
Historically
saying.
speaking,
You're getting into like
gay
trying-
people have had it
you're-
bad. Yes or no?
What is your point?
Yes or no?
No, you said a guy had. You go, hey, I had sex with a guy, and then you went off on a fucking like.
Just answer the question.
Stop doing.
It's not
things
been
in
I don't know.
parentheses.
historically
I feel
good.
like everything involving sexuality is so much bigger than we let it be, and that's all I mean, that's my opinion.
Bigger than we let it be?
Like,
Here's
I think
the
that
thing.
you're saying it's black and white or it's this, and I don't think it is. I think human sexuality is such a more broad situation.
Let me
I don't
just
even
take.
know what
Let
you're
me
talking
take
about.
this for a second. Let me take this for a second. A, I don't give a shit who has sex with who.
No,
Hold on,
you
hold on.
guys are-
Wait.
Oh, Jesus.
Secondly, and I'm serious. The bigger it is, the less likely I am to let it inside me.
It's not true.
That's it. That's 100%. I don't give a shit who does what to who and who does what to anybody. But I will
You're
say
saying
this.
it like
Hold on.
I do.
No. But hold on. But
Which I
to,
don't.
Back to the point that you were trying to make earlier when you got sidetracked by trying to make it a bigger thing than it was, which I was trying to tell you. You should have shortened it.
I was trying to, but you wouldn't answer the question.
You can fucking shorten this and make it sound however you want anyway, right? So I'm at your mercy here. So.
I missed the semen in my butt.
Right. So.
You still need to turn it up or something.
I can't do anything with it. I have to redo the whole clip. Anyway, the point is that if a guy that likes to have sex with dudes comes up and goes, "Fucking got laid last night," I'd be like, "Hell, fucking yeah, high fucking five." I don't give a shit.
What does that got to do with anything?
That's
No one's saying the opposite of that.
Well, what the fuck are you trying to say?
It wasn't the opposite of that.
That's what I thought you were trying to say.
No. I wasn't anything close to that.
Please make your point.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
No, she doesn't want me to make my point.
Make the fucking point for Christ's
My
sake.
point is that for someone to do something that's gay, that's a big deal because in history history's not been good to gay people. It's harder. People don't come out because they know that their life is going to be a little more rough because of it. I think that's a bad thing. What I'm saying is that you having sex with someone of the opposite sex is not a big fucking deal. No one gives a shit about that.
But it makes you gay.
Huh?
But
the
it makes you gay.
opposite. I said the opposite.
Okay, but
sex.
if you have, what if a woman has a sexual relationship with another woman in college?
We don't care about that.
Women's completely different.
So it's only this is only gay men that
Gay
are allowed
men.
to be like that. Doesn't make any sense.
No, it really doesn't. But I do agree.
There's a
with the
stigma.
stigma.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But it doesn't make it true.
I'm not saying it's a good stigma. I'm saying there is a stigma. It's been better and better as history goes.
But you already
as
said if
time
you're
goes
a
on.
man who has sex with a man, then you're gay.
You're saying,
Yeah, you're gay.
Here's what you're
But
saying.
if you're a woman who has sex with another woman and you're
experimenting.
You're saying you're at a bar. You're at a bar in college, right?
You can't just be like sexually enlightened and just want to
Hold
just
on.
try some stuff
but
out.
no, but I see what he's trying to say,
Thank
but
you.
he just
Because y'all are old.
No, it's Case. No, I actually think you'll agree with this. If let's say two dudes and two girls are at a bar in college, they both go out to the car.
That bar's not doing very good
The
business. It needs to
two
shut down.
the two dudes get in one car and the two girls get in the other car and they have oral sex with one another.
Right.
Okay.
The dudes are going to walk away with a gay stigma about them, whether
Right.
they're gay or not. The girls could be like,
drunk party girls in college.
yeah.
But
That-
the
I
guys,
think-
the
I
two
think
dudes
that's-
aren't going to do it unless they're gay. The two girls might do it because it's no big deal. No one cares about that.
Bigger point. But
Yes, that's what was my
That's
whole
what
point.
he's been saying.
That's my whole point.
But you can't. I don't know. Like you never thought about sucking a dick?
No, never,
Really?
Jared.
Yeah, I think about it all the time.
I know because I think you're a little gay.
Really?
Yeah,
I would say he's in like a little gray area.
I know.
Yeah,
I
interesting.
don't think it makes him gay. I think maybe he's sexually
I
enlightened.
just think I think the stigma's a little too much for
I
him
don't
right
think
now.
that he would give the blowjob, but I think he'd take one.
I
I've always said
almost
that.
no. I almost think that he almost said 100%.
No. It's so hard. It's so hard to have a conversation on a podcast.
I was waiting for 100%.
It's so hard to have a conversation on a podcast with two interrupters.
You got a light. What's your problem?
Well, goddamn it! When I looked at it last time, you go, "Oh God!" And you're the one that created the light. Jesus Christ! You know what it is? It's because you're sober and texting
That's probably what it
the
is.
whole goddamn fucking night. Jesus Christ! But again, manipulate this however you wish. Jesus fuck! All right, so he goes and looks for a cat. He has to take a wanted poster down, and that's his first superhero move. I didn't really understand this. I thought it was sort of funny. But
Oh
at the
shit! I forgot to insert mine. This is where my Richter scale is. Sorry. I was like, why is he not doing Richter scale already? It's in this one. So whenever you're done. Sorry, my bad. My bad. My bad. Here, I'm gonna put it in there right now for you. Rich scale. Can you hit sync on your side so it comes over? Thanks. He's actually hitting sync. There we go. All good.
I'm not even done with what I was talking about yet.
That's what I said. When you're done.
Well, then he has to try to find this cat. He finds this cat on a billboard. which is stupid. Because how would he know it was that fucking cat? Because even if it was the same
Yeah, the
description,
picture.
I know, but even if it's the
They
same
all look the
description,
same.
all cats look the same, and that in no way
Cat
is
missing
racist.
in the general area.
Yeah, but a missing cat in a city?
That's not a thing.
It's not a thing. There's
It
just
works out on Curious George all the time.
You know what missing cat is called in the city?
Dead cat.
A cat. Yeah, it's a cat. By the way, at some point in my life, I do want a cat.
You literally tell me, I fucking offer to get you a cat all the time, and you go,
all
don't give me
the
a fucking
time?
cat.
Why would you do that?
I want a
don't know.
cat so bad. I fucking love kitties. I love them.
There's no reason you shouldn't have a cat.
We already have so many fucking animals. it
Shut
doesn't
up,
matter.
Rich. This is too many bits in one fucking
There's no
section.
reason. The dogs like tear through this house like nobody's
That
business.
is not
a cat's
true.
gonna be fine.
That is not true. All right, so he gets in his first fucking fight at the donut shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he asks the guy to call the police. Instead, he goes in and announces there's a fight, and they
And
start
video
filming
footage.
it on their flip phones.
Yeah, that's definitely now.
Yeah, which is fucking amazing. It's actually
World Star.
Yeah, right.
it's more now than it was even back then,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
then the video is shit and everything
Mhm.
else. But like now, nobody fucking you can't call the police because I'm on camera mode on my phone.
You
You,
can't
know
have a fight on camera without hearing World Star.
what does World Star mean?
It's some website.
Yeah,
It's a
website.
YouTube channel.
We don't want to
and
talk
it's
about
all...
that. I don't want to know if it's bad.
No, it's not bad.
No, it's literally to go to it. It's hilarious. It's just fights
Oh,
on camera.
It's just
Alright.
like, but generally
I
like
spent-
some real ghetto fights.
Yeah, I spent an entire evening watching World Star videos. Just the entire evening, all
just fights,
like 50 fights. Yeah,
but they're like legit fights.
yeah,
and
they're just like
on-
street fights. Like
Yeah.
two guys.
People
just
get
fighting.
like knocked the fuck
and they're
out.
hilarious too. Most of them are hilarious.
I'm gonna be honest. I do like watching those fights where they're like a it starts in one area and then like the whole neighborhood starts to kind of move in like a wave, like a swarm of bees and shit, and they just beat the fuck out of each
I watched one that this lady, they got in a fight and then
Grabbed
she
her
ran,
weave.
No, she ran her car into the door, and then the other one rammed her car, and it just was just them ramming their cars into each other.
Jesus Christ.
It
I don't
was
understand how
hilarious.
whenever there's two heavy-set women getting in a fist fight in the middle of a parking lot, why does one of them always end up completely topless?
It's so true.
Just big old, just
it doesn't give a
low-hanging
fuck.
boobs. Just-
Doesn't
they
give
just
a fuck.
Keep going. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
it's like she's trying to hit her 4 times at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Jesus Christ. All right. All right, Sean. Sorry, but I need a beer. And hold on, I lost my place here. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, 10, or 11. It's the Richter scale again.
Lindsay, right? Lindsay Fonseca? How do you say her name? Fonseca? No, Fonseca.
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 I don't see. Where do you see that?
Lindsay.
Oh no, I already
Fonseca.
said it earlier today. What was
Yeah.
her name?
Lindsay.
Remember we looked at her.
Fonseca.
We tried to look up naked pictures of her.
Yeah, yeah.
I would say Lindsay.
Oh, you guys want to guess what you think my score is going to be?
Fonseca.
Fonseca.
I think it's going to be low.
Oh, hey,
huh?
we got John here.
Fonseca.
Fonseca.
Fonseca. No, say it, Sean.
Fonseca. Got it. Lindsay?
I like Sean has all the pronunciations. This
Yeah.
is fun.
Yeah, well, he does no to minimal research. He's good for something.
Pronunciation Sean 316.
He did not even fucking watch the. He hasn't
He never
watched.
watches the movies.
He hasn't watched a movie since he fucking started this job.
He doesn't have to.
You know why? Doesn't pay well.
No.
No, not at all.
We don't pay him to watch the movie.
I heard $5 was coming my way.
Oh, that was him. Comes out of his share.
I literally had $5 in my jean pocket earlier, and I was gonna reach, and then I'm not wearing jeans anymore. So you.
No,
fucking
she doesn't
lose.
wear pants.
Not on the podcast.
Tell me
Okay.
if you need the volume up or good.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, Lindsay Fonseca. Hair. Oh wait, you guys want to guess? Guess the score.
Ooh.
I
Okay.
think you're gonna say low, but I don't think it should be as low as you think.
Let me look
I
at her.
really don't.
I need to look at like some real images.
Yeah, I need to
She's
see
a good
photo.
guesser. All right,
Just
I can
guess.
show you guys naked photos.
Just
but
guess.
7-2.
They're not real.
7.2 over here. Sean?
I need to see the chest to know where he's going.
I know.
Oh, it's not. It's not.
hello.
It's not rich standards.
Yeah, I mean it's all right. Look at those.
Are the eyes blue?
Very.
Okay.
Sean's getting to know me.
Are they blue?
Yeah. Are you
Yeah,
kidding
they're like
me?
blue
They're
green.
like super blue.
I'm gonna go 8.9.
Okay, and Jarrett?
I don't know that we've seen.
I think
her.
8-2. I'm gonna bring it up to 8. No, I'm gonna stick with the 7s.
Okay.
7-6.
No, he's gonna think something's fucked
7,
up about her
6.
mouth, and he's not gonna like her butt.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. I think this girl's fucking hot as shit.
What's the
Plus,
score?
what is she like?
What's the score?
5'2"? I have this new like 5'2" thing. You know, I think it's because my wife is 5'2".
I'm
Wait.
5'5".
Oh God damn it! No, you're not.
I am too.
Oh, I thought you were 5'2".
Where did this new 5'2" thing? You've been just measuring
I
bitches
totally
on the streets?
That's a new 52. That's a comic
Yes.
book reference. All right. You going to do the guess? Come on.
By the way, this girl
Okay, I'm
is
like 5'4", but whatever.
This one says she was born in 1987.
Yeah, she's my brother's age.
87.
That means
was the
she's
year I
fucking
graduated
30.
High school.
Almost. Yeah, she's 30.
Yeah, 30.
Jesus
High
Christ.
school.
Okay,
Graduation.
I'll guess. I'm gonna guess 7.5.
I said 7-6.
Okay. What did he say?
8-2.
No,
8-2.
I
John?
said 8-9.
What do you think my score will be?
8.
8.
$1.
All right. Hair, 11.
Oh God, he's gonna get a fucking 11.
Eyes,
11.
of course. Nose, 8.
Okay.
Mouth, 11. Face overall, 11. I think she's gorgeous. Arms, 11. Boobs, 8.5. They're respectable. Waist, 11. Ass, 11. Legs, 11. Overall, 11. I think she's probably the hottest girl that we've done so far. Total of
not done her.
10.5. This is the highest score.
Did you throw me for a loop earlier?
Yeah, you threw us a curveball.
You fucking threw me a curveball, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's why you said to guess.
Yeah.
So earlier you were just being a fucking dick.
I was being a fucking dick.
She's the hottest, really?
Yeah,
She's fucking
super
hot.
dude. She's something else.
She's definitely super hot, but I'm just trying to think of what movies we've
Hottest girl we've done, not as a couple.
done. We've done no girls as a couple.
Oh, okay.
If I did, I'd
sorry,
be gay.
that was no. I would be gay. Wait,
If you
what?
did some girls?
Let's get back to that conversation.
If she didn't
What-
look like someone punched
If we're
her
in
the
college,
nose,
we're in college, and me and Casey
Should
both
be an
do a
11.
girl. Are we both gay? I don't know. What the fuck?
Okay,
is
if you were in
happening?
college, I was just being born.
I think
So
any-
yeah, if we both did a girl,
Born.
you'd be in prison.
pretty much anybody that goes to college is gay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now everything's unfunny. It's like everything that happened before this moment in the podcast is now unfunny.
It would be
That's my
funnier.
favorite thing.
It'd be funnier if he played your new clip and then David Dooley.
Yeah. No, this is definitely this is definitely the unfunny.
I love the fact that there are so few things that take the wind out of your sail. Like that's the only thing I
That's-
have.
yeah.
And you can take the wind out of my sail with the fucking snap of a hand. Like you just have such control over because I'm so easily fucking targeted. You have one thing.
One thing.
That's true. If I'm in a bad mood and he's in like too good of a mood, like I could ruin his day pretty fast
It's fucking true.
for no
actually.
reason.
It
Not even
is
if,
true.
even if he doesn't deserve it.
It
If
is
I was
true.
him, I would just leave.
Let's just bring it down.
Hey, hold on.
I
Wait,
would just leave.
wait, hold on, guys. We have producer Tim Tool on the phone.
Oh,
Let's give
no.
it to him.
Hey, Tim.
Guys, here we go. Why no clapping?
We're in
Participate
clip
in this.
6 and it's 11.
I know. Where we're
How
gonna
many
go.
are there?
15.
Oh fuck.
All right.
I know.
All right. Hey, dude, we got to get back to watching the movie. Thanks for calling in. How are you, man? Everything's good. Have you even seen this movie? Why are you calling us right now?
Anal probe.
Okay. No idea what you're talking about. Did you have some input on the movie?
What the fuck?
I know. Again, what did you think about the Richter scale?
Hey, she's hot.
Cool. Now, what did you think about Kick-Ass?
It was an amazing movie, but I've never seen it before. I watched it this week.
All right, Tim. Thank you so very much for calling in. Everybody give it up for Tim. Talk to you later, man.
Bye,
All right,
Tim.
goodbye.
Yo.
All right, dude. Take care.
Yo.
All right, man. We'll see you later.
Yo.
Yep. Okay, man. See you in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Goodbye.
Now play David Dooley.
Probably not.
Perfect.
People think that shit is funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you have a conversation with Tim?
No.
Okay.
Because he wasn't your neighbor.
No, because it's 11.
Fuck you, Rich.
All right. Here we go.
I'm the new Will.
Oh,
Probably
dude,
Tim.
that is one gay-looking taser. Relax, we're on the same team.
Fucking Tim texted me just
Hang it
now.
up.
Now, Hit Girl, we always keep our backs where?
To the wall, Daddy, I know. It won't happen again. Nice shot, by the way.
Thank you.
On second watch of that scene, it's so cool that she has to like hold the little belt
Yeah.
to talk back or whatever. It's super cool, man. What a badass she is. Just a fucking great...
No way on earth was I buying that this Katie girl who works at soup kitchens and befriends all the gay guys is dating this drug-dealing thug.
Nope.
Not in a million years.
No, but I think that's part of it, because I wonder what you guys thought about that,
Because
too.
he was expecting it just to be like some guy.
Yeah. I mean, and
It just didn't make sense. I was like,
none
nah.
of it made any sense. Or that he gave her a black eye.
Yeah.
There's no way that would happen.
No,
I mean,
because those eyes are way too pretty to blacken.
you love those eyes.
Yeah, they're pretty good eyes.
More than you've ever loved eyes.
I don't know about that.
I think some
No,
of the
I
other
mean
people
on
have
the
had
show.
11
Oh.
eyes. Yeah, he even gave like what's her face from what's the bad surfer movie with Keanu Reeves?
She's got
Oh, yeah,
11
yeah,
eyes.
You gave her 11 eyes,
Lori
and you
Petty?
said she like looked like a dude.
Yeah, she did look like a dude.
you.
The
With
12-year-old
beautiful-
boy is what I said.
A
How about
12-year-old
the
boy with beautiful eyes.
How about the taser to the face, though? Taser to the face is the greatest taser in the world.
It didn't even affect him.
No, but I fucked him up for a little bit. I mean, way more than it, way more than where did what's his face get it in The Hangover?
Oh, yeah.
Did he get it in the dick? No, he got it in the face too, right?
I don't remember.
Thought he did.
Maybe.
Fucking kid was the greatest actor of all time. I just love that she just comes in and calls them cunts. I mean, like, I
Yeah.
love when... Is it just me? I mean, you guys got to
The
admit...
people
like,
in UK are just like, meh.
yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah.
need to get the
Oh,
fucking, you
no.
need to get fucking Chucky as a clip.
Yeah, people are... Oh, you're right. Fucking Chucky. Because, no, but people in the UK are like, at least like, oh, she's called him a cunt then. Well, at least she didn't call him a bitch. 'Cause
Really?
No one wants to be called a dog. No, they
'Cause
fucking
cunt's
hate that
not
shit.
as big of a deal there, right?
No, if you call somebody a
why?
bitch there, they will string you up by
God,
the
I've probably
fucking
called
throat.
people bitch there, like
Right.
thinking it's funny.
Yeah, they'll just be like, cunt is completely acceptable.
That's better.
What about
Like little
bitches?
kids say
There,
it.
yeah.
What about bitches?
Yeah. No, cunt is bad.
Yeah,
there.
if you're like, "What's
Yeah.
up, bitches?" Like,
Yeah.
you know.
I know.
That's
I
my
called
thing.
my wife that a couple times. She didn't take very kindly of it.
No. Yeah. I was there. No, so I really wasn't.
No, he
so
was
I
not.
didn't really get that, it took me a minute to figure out, okay, she's taking all the cash, she's taking all this, and now I think the second watch of this movie has to be amazing because, and if you're listening to this
I
for
forgot
the
how
first
good it
time,
was.
I think the second watch of this movie, it's probably one of those where you just see so much shit that you didn't notice before, or like, because again, if you revert back to Batman, well, here comes that reference later in the movie, and it's going to be that guy. So she takes all the cash. We meet Big Daddy. I write down, he's Batman. Forget that we had the scene earlier. God damn it. Welcome to the movie, Jarrett Reddick. And then the guy wants Kick-Ass's head on the stick. And you know what? He didn't really fucking do anything. Guess why? He's not a fucking superhero. He's a fucking little high school kid
Yeah.
who, with a fake fucking high voice.
He got a dose of reality in this scene, for sure.
Motherfucker is crazy. So now he wakes up with Big Daddy and Hit Girl in his room, and this is the first time we get to hear Nicolas Cage talk as a superhero.
Yes.
And it's fucking hilarious.
I think it's brilliant. I really do. I just think the pausing and all of that, like, I think he could have actually even done it more. It's definitely not overdone.
And he called him ass kick. Hello, ass
you-
kick.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's doing then.
What do you mean?
You don't realize what he's doing.
He's doing a superhero voice where he's like,
He's doing a specific superhero.
I can't even begin to do this.
Yeah, it's all William Shatnery.
No, it's Adam West, Batman.
Oh, okay. So he's doing Adam West Batman.
It's almost
And he's dressed like
exactly
Batman.
Adam West. Yeah,
Gotcha.
He's doing an impression of Adam
Awesome.
West.
Rest in peace, Mayor.
But
of,
only when he's dressed up in Two Strangers does he do the voice. He's
Right.
like disguising his voice. When he's not, when he's just talking to like the other cop friend, he doesn't
Right.
talk like that.
What do you mean?
When he's talking to his daughter, or when he's talking
Oh
to
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time we hear him talk like that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and so rest in peace, Mayor of Quahog. So, but then it's so great when he's like, well, how will I contact you? And she's like, call the mayor's office. They have a big light. They put it in this guy. And this little girl goes, it's in the shape of a big cock. I mean, like, her fucking lines are so badass. And then literally they go to like the next scene and it's them crushing a guy in a fucking car crusher.
Now, how do you feel about a girl who's a real, you know, how old was she? 8 or 11 or something?
Well, she's 9th grade in high school because she started high school.
No, I mean in real life. How old is she, do you think? Does anyone know?
Like right now or then?
30.
Then.
She had to been like, I thought she was like 10 or 11.
To be honest, in my mind, she's 30 because I looked at a bunch of fake naked pictures of her earlier. And she is, there's no way anybody.
She's 21.
Anyone less than 30 could not have done half the shit I saw.
Was she covered?
Her
face was covered?
No fucking possible way. No.
She did a Drew Barrymore?
Okay, so she was born in 97.
So I saw 87.
No, that's the other girl.
No, the other girl was 97. So yeah, she's 21 now, so I'm 28, so she's literally 7 years younger than me. When did this movie come out?
2012, right?
Oh, you're right. This isn't the girl we were talking about earlier.
2010.
2010, okay. So how old was she?
13.
Yeah, well, I guess she was 13,
14.
So she did the movie.
She's 13.
Yes, but she probably filmed the movie at 11 or 12.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
So how do you feel about a 12-year-old talking like this in real life? I mean, she's a real person.
Yeah.
And she's saying these lines.
Right. I think when kids say swear words when they're acting, I fucking love it because I think it's like
But she's a real person that has to then process this in her brain, in her 12-year-old brain.
Right. I for sure knew all these words in my 12-year-old brain.
Yeah. The point is that we go back to when you were saying.
Okay. Now be the parent of this 12-year-old.
But the point is, you're going back to like, would you rather like someone like this be walking around or someone who's a millennial and whatever?
I'd rather have someone that understands gun safety than
Jesus
fucking says cocksucker. What?
That's great.
I'd rather have a kid that knows gun safety than walks around saying cocksucker.
Well, she's both of them. And she didn't say cocksucker. She said giant cock.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I stand corrected.
You're right. She is both
I
of them.
retract everything.
So you're right. So split it down the
know.
middle.
We've got a 12-year-old, and he definitely fully understands a lot of curse words.
But you're not going around say cocksucker. Repeat the line. You didn't do it right. Let's say it again. I'm just saying, that doesn't bother you at all?
If he was in a movie like this, would you let him say cocksucker?
100%.
I wouldn't let him be in a movie like
totally.
this.
Dude, I would let him do.
I would not let him be in a movie.
In certain situations,
yeah,
it's okay to let. It's okay to let kids do. I mean, like, dude, he hears me say shit. He knows when to say shit. Like, you know what? If me and him were fishing, and he pulled in a fish and tried to get the fish off and hooked his finger, and he said, "Fuck," I'd be like, well, probably not the choice of words I'd rather you say, but let's get that hook out of your finger.
And then later he'd tell me about it, and you'd think it was fucking hilarious, but you wouldn't tell him that.
Yeah, 100%.
That is different.
Okay.
Than telling your kid to say cocks and cunts.
Who told the kid to say cocks and cunts?
She's in the movie.
She
has a line in the movie.
Isn't this the person that you want to?
She's an actress.
What are you doing?
This is an
Hold on,
actress.
what are
You're an actress's parent.
She's a professional.
You just tried to replace everybody
She's
in
12.
life with this girl.
What are you talking about?
You literally just tried to.
I'm asking you a specific question.
Jesus Christ!
Can you not answer the specific question?
What's the specific question?
The specific question is, how do you feel about your kid in a movie saying cocks and cunts?
Not bothered at all.
If she's an actress,
yes,
same. Exactly the same way that I would feel about my wife being in a movie if she had to make out with a dude or act like she was having sex with a dude. I'd be fine with it.
Okay.
She's acting.
What dude?
Yeah, but I mean, listen to me.
It would be acceptable. Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Listen,
Chris Hemsworth.
I was married before. We all know how
Chris
that
Hemsworth's
worked
not
out.
actually up on my top of my list at all.
Oh,
it's just a random one that just sounds good. Like, you know.
Why not? Why isn't he?
What's
wrong with him? I'm a little upset now.
Nothing's wrong
He's
with him.
on the top of my list.
He's not on my list.
And if I had sex with him, I'd be gay.
Who is this? I missed. Who?
And there's
Chris
nothing wrong
Hemsworth,
with that.
Thor.
Oh.
Don't go to.
Okay. All right. Move on.
Once upon a time, there were two super cops called Daddy and Marcus, who were very good at getting bad guys. Frank D'Amico was the baddest guy of them all, and he came up with a plan to get rid of Daddy. Being framed as a drug dealer was the worst possible thing that could have happened to Daddy. Prison was not his natural habitat. He was very upset. With Daddy in prison, his pregnant wife was all alone and could not cope. But all clouds have a silver lining, and out of her death, Mindy was born. Marcus became the child's guardian, and Daddy started a plan of his very own.
Well, I think we all learn a lot from this particular montage. That is, if you do a bunch of drugs while you're pregnant, your little girl will literally come out of you, no karate, and kill the shit out of a lot of people. I mean, that is 100% exactly what just happened. Yeah. I thought this was a cool departure in the movie.
I thought it was a great way of
gave their story very quickly and
Yep. I love how they tied in Marcus.
Yeah.
And is it Marcus, right?
I think so, yeah.
I do think it is. And just how he had invested interest in her.
Well, he raised her for 5 years.
Yeah, exactly. And just, he loved her. And it was at that point where I knew, okay, at the end, we're going to try to realize what's going to happen to this girl. She's going to end up back with Marcus because he still loves her. And he's still looking out for Big Daddy. He knows that some shit went wrong.
You quitting?
Casey is going to bed.
No, I really love this scene. I actually, there's not a scene in this movie I didn't like. I liked everything about the movie, and I forgot how much I liked the movie. Or I didn't like it as much the first time, and I really liked it the second time.
Yeah, I think the second watch has got to be the best because I liked it the first time, and now going back and talking about it, I already like it better. So, the big boss driving down the street, he sees it. I feel like we see a lot of throwbacks to Pulp Fiction in what we do on this podcast. And so he's just crossing the street, and the big boss gets out, fucking kills the shit out of him.
Oh yeah,
beats the fuck out of him, shoots him in the head, and then a civilian comes up, and they love the what the fuck you looking at in this movie, and they just kill civilians and shit, right? The guy just kills a couple of people and gets back in, and guess what? That wasn't the guy. And then we have a scene where we have our hero with the hot chick, and she says the words to him, "It so sucks that you're gay."
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he could have said the words literally either way. Right? You know what I mean? See where I went there?
Yeah.
Because he could suck stuff.
Because he could do that.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Or I could just go to the next clip. That's what I do. Either way.
Oh, did you watch the TV?
We already hit our
superhero
gay
guy?
quota.
How cool is that?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, look. Oh, could you turn it up, please? Check this out.
As kick-ass, but it seems that far from being put off, this individual, who calls himself Red Mist, has decided to take crime fighting to a new level, as his actions last night proved. Red Mist, how do you see it?
Well, I guess folks have just had enough of living in fear, and Kick-Ass really proved that one individual can make a difference. So if anyone out there needs help, I'll be fighting crime 25/8, and I'm just one click away. redmist.org.
Dan Durang.
Can you turn that off now? What's so special about that guy?
He caught like a drug dealer, some most wanted guy. You saw him bringing out like a ton of stuff.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, he's got a way better costume than Kick-Ass too. He's got a cape. Yeah, capes rock.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the cape. He looks good.
What, better than Kick-Ass?
I mean, they're both kind of hot. I just think Red Mist has a better body. Don't you think, Dave?
No, not even close.
Yeah. And in fact, like, when the fuck did McLovin become a surfer? Like all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, yo, dude, so we just rolled in, like, to say some fucking
Oh my
people,
god, that
yo,
scene
yo."
was so good. Him doing that was
Oh,
it's so good.
Also, capes aren't a good idea. We learned that from The Incredibles.
Really?
Mhm.
By the way, new Incredibles movie this summer.
They
we
had
should
like
think
a
about
whole
what we're
thing
gonna
for
do.
why they got rid of
We're
capes.
doing it.
And
We're
they had,
doing
like,
Incredibles.
All right,
I
good.
think it's on the schedule.
Good, yeah. So new Incredibles movie
Think
coming
so.
out. Yeah, it'll be fun. Now,
Oh, that's right. The
What?
new Incredible.
Yeah.
Like the second one, right?
by the way, let's welcome
Yeah.
Temporary John,
yeah,
the
we
neighbor
got
here
to-
to the show. There he is.
Thanks, guys.
Now, he snuck in during an argument about, I can't remember if it was about...
No, we were past the gay thing.
Yeah, we were.
Okay,
I
we're
missed that.
past the gay thing. I can't remember exactly what we
We're
want.
talking about your porn likes again.
Probably.
Did we?
Wait
Did
a
we
minute.
already do...
Are
Leave
you
Kitty
serious? I missed
Alone?
that part.
Uh-huh.
Really?
It comes up every other podcast, though. It'll be back.
Yeah, it'll be back. And plus, I really
Oh,
didn't
boy.
even fucking get to finish the story at all, like where I'm at now.
Yeah.
You guys will be surprised, but you'll have to wait. All right, so...
well, wait a minute. I have to say something.
Yeah,
about
go ahead.
Mr. I know I'm stepping on you right now, but
No.
you're the boss and tough shit.
I'm the boss?
Yeah.
Oh.
Of
He's
this
pointing
shit.
at you.
Yeah.
He was looking at me. He was pointing at you.
Yeah, that was confusing.
I
Yeah,
saw
it
the whole
was.
thing.
It was.
You're like, I don't know who to shoot first.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was so great about The Incredibles because that was Bryce's one of his greatest movies when he was a kid.
Uh-huh.
And we saw the second one coming, and we were like, dude, we're on that. And he was so happy to hear that the second one's coming out.
Nice. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that was such a...
because-
That's a super important movie to my kids as well because...
Yeah, y'all all win as the Incredibles for Halloween, right?
We did, yeah. So it was... That movie came out around the same time as Emma was the same age as the daughter, and Jack was the same age as the oldest son. And so me and the ex and the two kids all went as the Incredibles or whatever. So
I don't want to be a jerk, but wasn't the daughter like 16?
no, I mean she's not. She's like a young teen. I mean, like no
Young teen. She was a young teen.
Yeah, because nobody's. And then Flash is like a baby, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So-
Dash is
Dash. That's
Dash is a
no Dash.
and then
That's
there's
right.
the little baby is
Jack.
Jack.
That's Jack. That's right.
Yeah.
So anyway, that'll be a great follow up. I'm glad we're doing that.
Yeah.
That was you, Rich. So we have the meeting in the alley now. Like they got to get the superheroes together, right? And the fucking best part of the setup to this is the Red Mist guy, McLovin. Can I just call him McLovin from now on?
You can.
McLovin jumps off a dumpster and he's like, "Ow!" He's like fucking hurts his ankle just like getting off
Yeah.
the
Oh,
dumpster.
fuck.
It's like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit," you know. And he's like, "Are you okay?" You know. And I think that's, you know, setting it up for, hey, maybe he's not a superhero either, right? The Mistmobile, obviously a badass car. We take this ride. Here's what I wonder: why do they think that when you put someone in the passenger seat of the car in a movie, they need to be so surprised at the surroundings that they're driving by that they literally see every single fucking day? Like, this guy in this movie he's like in Wonderland, just looking around like, I can't fucking believe what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, like his first time in Times
exactly.
Square,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you know?
Like, and he's like, and you can even while he's talking, he's like, I can't even hear you talking right now because I can't believe this. And now the music comes on, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm in fucking, this is fucking
But that's so
ecstasy
funny, that
right
song.
here.
It was that
Yeah.
freaking Gnarls
Really good.
Barkley song.
Can make me
That was last week.
What?
That was last week.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley.
Oh, my bad.
Yep, there he is. Hey, Rich, thanks for getting off your phone and coming back to the show. All right, so the lumberyard is on fire, and the bad guy just leaves knowing. Okay, so the lumberyard's on fire. The head guy pulls up. The fucking lumberyard's on fire. He knows his child is in there because the car is right across the street, and he just tells the car to drive away. You know what? Fuck this guy, and fuck the Kingsman. I don't give a shit anymore about any of you.
Oh, did y'all play Casey's going to bed?
Yeah.
Damn it. I thought Gabe was just being like, good night. I'm like, oh, that's so considerate of him to tell me good night and not anybody else, and also kind of weird.
But you said last week that he was weird.
Hey, everyone knows he's weird. He's the best kind of weird.
Yeah, Gabe knows
You
he's
said
weird.
it was a
Also,
good weird.
I didn't say he was weird. Jarrett said he was weird.
I said he was
confirmed
weird.
that he was the best kind of weird.
And he's fucking weird. Gabe knows he's weird.
That's what you said. You said Gabe already knows he's weird.
Yeah, that's not a fucking factor. All of us know we're weird. How genius, though, is it that he knows to grab the teddy bear, and we're like, why the fuck did you grab the teddy bear?
Yeah, that was
Is that his
weird.
childhood lumberyard
But,
teddy bear?
but when he walked in that room or whatever, and did you ask me or whatever, or did I just say it? I go, Nanny Cam. I was like, holy shit, Nanny Cam. That's what it's gonna be, and that's exactly what
Well,
it
it's
was.
because he told him, he goes, you just need to watch this. And he's holding the bear out, and the dad goes, what does it do?
Yeah.
And that's when you yell.
Is he going to take a shit in your hand?
So why was the nanny cam in there?
Because he put it there.
Oh, he put it. Oh, that's
he
right.
thought it would be cool to have footage of them because
the unmasking of Kick-Ass.
Right.
Exactly, which leads into obviously foreshadowing to what's going to happen the next place. So, we get to see on the nanny cam Big Daddy come in, torch the whole place, and here we go.
All right.
I'm Kick-Ass. You mail me? Wait. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Kenny, I'm not. Fuck! Get out of my house! I'm not gonna hurt you, all right? Oh, no, it's me, it's me, all right? So, I was only just trying to surprise you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What the fuck are you doing? Why are you just as Kick-Ass?
Because I am Kick-Ass.
What are you talking about?
And I'm also not gay.
Fuck!
And I'm an idiot and a shit friend. I lied to you. I know. And if
oh my god!
I know. If it makes you feel any better, I don't think you can hate me anymore right now. I hate myself. Please, look, I'm really, really sorry. I've never met anyone who's as beautiful and as kind and lovely as you.
Boom.
Boom better.
Okay. Everyone knows that the trope in Hollywood movies is that he's lying, she finds out he's lying, and then she hates him for the rest of the movie until the ending, right?
Right. They figure it out.
I love that they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because that's every movie does that.
Exactly.
And I love
it wasn't the like, I don't care, I just can't right now, get away from me. Like she's
right,
like,
yeah. It was just
all
like,
right.
well, that sucks, but well, fuck, I did was all.
Because
This is probably more how it would go in
Isn't
real
this
life.
more
Right.
real life? That's
Yes.
what I was gonna say. And I think about that all the time. It's just like, hey, you know what? Like, I realize we spent a lot of time together, and I'm sorry I saw you naked. I'm not gay. You wish I wasn't gay.
Yeah.
I'll just go.
Most of the dramatic, especially like, text message era, like most of the dramatic movie incidents like that were just like, I don't know, I just think I need space. Like that space is going to last 20 minutes before you
Yeah.
get that first text message. And by the next day, you're going to see that person face to face.
There is no space.
There's no space
Not
ever.
Ever anymore.
No.
No.
That's why I don't even think arguments are even a thing in movies anymore. It's fucking crazy. It's weird even to see now. Like arguments should be instantaneous. Like, hey, fuck you. Well, fuck you too. And that you're both in cars going opposite direction. Okay, let's say two trains. Both of them leave the station. One of them is going.
Is this a math?
Yeah, this is a math
This
thing.
is math.
And
Oh,
they're-
I'm
and-
having a full panic
Yeah.
attack right
and
now.
two
I'm
of
like,
them-
oh god.
Everybody's in an argument.
Is there any geometry?
100%.
Oh, yeah.
There's a fucking
Totally.
there's a railroad triangle in the middle of this motherfucker, and you guys got to figure out how to make that turn. No, but yeah, it's so funny. I realize I say this all the time on this podcast because I really do think that we could have called this podcast movies, classic movies would not exist with cell phones.
Right. So,
Cell
like every
phones
single
killed
one of them.
movies,
Yeah.
right? I mean, because everything's unbelievable. Because we never. It's like someone's missing. Well, shit, call them. And if they,
Call
wait,
'em.
they're not answering.
Have you checked your Find My Friends app?
Yeah, trace that. Okay, you know what? See where the last tower they pinged from or whatever.
Yeah.
Everything's instantaneous.
Oh, so that was like today.
All the time.
Wait a minute. This is a real life deal we're talking about. So,
Yeah.
So Becky, I was on a job and Becky couldn't get a hold of me in our big storm today.
Oh shit.
The hail, the tornado warnings going off, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
She's like, "Why weren't you answering your phone?" I was like, I didn't have it, so I was working.
I'm
Yeah.
working.
But anyway, so she was so worried. But what we're saying is she was worried about where I was and what was going on. Make sure I was okay.
But it wasn't a long mission to find you. It was just a quick
Right.
text message to
No,
figure
it
out
was-
what was going on.
It was like a text. Where you at? Oh, 10 minutes later. Phone call. And I called her like 3 minutes later. I'm like, hey, I'm right here.
Exactly.
What? Whatever.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We all honestly today I was going to get us lunch. True story. And I left Casey and she was on her phone. And I said, I'm going to go get lunch. I'll be right back. So during this mission, Right when I get to where I'm going, I go, "What do you want to drink?" She doesn't answer back. Right? So I go, I go ahead and I get whatever I'm going to get for her or whatever, and I go, "Here," and then I just text back and I go, "Here's what you're getting to drink." And then she texts back, "That's fine." So I text back, "Where are you?"
You said, "Where do you go when I text you?" You are literally always on your phone until I text. Cry face, cry face, cry face, cry face, cry face.
Right. And
Cry laugh, by the way.
Right. And so she doesn't answer back, and I
You wanna know why? I actually read that one, and I was like,
then
fuck you.
Then I got, yeah, because I got home. She's on her fucking phone.
Oh, no, I read that text message. I was just insulted. Also, we've been together for like 6
Insulted
years.
by the
Bring
truth
me a
of it.
drink. It's fine. I don't ever ask you what you want to drink. Just bring me a drink.
Okay.
You were being nice, Jared.
He was
I
being
really
sassy.
was.
You were being sassy.
No, but no, it does come up a lot, and I don't want to make it a thing.
Your
but-
sassiness, or
no, but like if I go take the kids to school or whatever, and I'm coming back home. It's a bit of a commute, and
It is.
But she's up every day.
But I get up, I take Everett to school, and then I go to like my trainer sometimes, and you'll text me in the middle of that.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
it's the same days every week.
you're right. Yeah. So that story doesn't make as much sense anymore.
Well,
but-
just because we don't.
Also, you get on to Rich all the time for
Spontaneously
his
have
phone
to-
too. So who's really having the problem here?
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
What?
So this
Look at Rich.
This
He's like-
movie
he's
is
like, "Can we
based.
keep this going?"
This movie is based
Sorry,
on.
Dennis.
That's right. This movie is based on a comic book, a real comic book.
Mm-hmm.
And in the comic book, she does hate him for lying, and she sends him pics of her blowing some other jock.
Jesus Christ.
And they never get back together.
Are you serious?
That's what they said.
Yeah, that would not
John
be as
Mosley.
good of a movie.
You don't think that's just a joke?
So, because just to me, here's what I wrote. I saw this happen. He's going out the window, or whatever. And then the next thing you know, he's got his hands on her tits. I just wrote, well, that all worked out.
Oh, when they were sitting on the bed and they made up, and right before he puts her hands on her tits, I go, God, just put your hands on her tits.
Right.
And he did, and I was like, yes.
The only thing I was like,
did you instantly go, tune in Tokyo, tune in Tokyo?
No, I didn't do that.
the only thing I thought was stupid was, okay, she sprayed him in the eyes with the hairspray. She went and got the tennis racket. She beat him up. He's already on the floor covering his eyes. She runs. She's not even 5 feet. She's 1 foot from her door, and she goes to get a baseball bat and go back for more. No, you just run out your door down to your parents when the intruder's in there.
Yeah. Also, 2 things on that attack. 1, he didn't put his hands over his eyes. He just put his hands up, and the hairspray went into his eyes. Secondly, that tennis racket actually wouldn't hurt that bad being hit like that, unless
Especially because it was made of rubber.
If she turns it sideways, that shit would hurt. So really, he's not even injured at that.
No.
No, but the eye thing would hurt.
No, he could have put his hands over his eyes. He
I
put
sprayed
his
it in my
hands
eyes
up.
every morning.
But there wasn't enough time.
It looked like me going, "Hey!" That's what it looked like. Hey!
Yeah, but she should have just gone out of the door.
You're right.
She should have had that confrontation with him, with her parents, being like, "Who the
Right.
fuck's
Well,
up here?"
and what's up with her parents not coming to check out what all that ruckus
We have
was?
to
Well, you know, I
understand.
listened to a lot of death metal whenever I was her age. Maybe
Oh,
they
okay.
just didn't know what was going on.
We have
up
to
there.
understand that parents never know when the boy is in the room, which is why my daughter's window is unpenetrable.
And on the second floor.
Exactly.
As is our
In the
daughter.
back.
They could scale up it. She could drop a ladder out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Yant.
That one will sink in later, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoy that one in the car, guys. Seriously. Okay, I don't know what's going. Oh, no clip here, bud.
No. Really?
I was too afraid to ever have a boy in my room.
Are you? You're logged in, right?
Yeah. Well,
too
I've
close
literally
to
been
home.
doing the whole
Huh?
podcast.
That's too close to home.
Seriously, you just date boys whose parents don't care about them, and then you
Shit,
just go to
we
their
did.
rooms.
Yes.
Easy peasy.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know why that happened.
Oh, okay.
No, wait,
Never
it
happened
was
to
9.
me, but anyways.
Okay. No, I'm sorry that all I did was click on it.
No, 10 is right. That one right there.
All right.
Well, here you are, and red mist, too. Pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you, sir.
Please, come in.
After you.
Hit girl manners, honey.
Hi, I'm Hit Girl.
He's with me. He's okay. Shut the fuck up, kid. Your daddy's the boss. You go home. Shit, no, he's fine. He's with me. Let him go. Out of here. Get the fuck out.
Hot damn. I always wanted one of these.
Seriously gonna take that?
Yes. Come on, sweet God.
And thus begins the bazooka.
You still think they probably would have cleared the room a little more with all those weapons?
You would think so.
Did you hear the Adam West in it that time?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
No, I knew what you meant once you said it, but
yeah, but I actually also, Casey said the William Shatner, and I thought that was a pretty good reference as well.
Yeah, I didn't.
Maybe more William Shatner.
No,
maybe.
definitely Adam West, but
Well, yeah, and it's funny because he's dressed
Shatner's
like Batman.
way over it. I'd never noticed that Adam West and Shatner have that same cadence.
Yeah, me either.
And I wonder if Shatner got that from him or something, because that was first, right?
Aren't they around the same time?
The same age. Shit,
Yeah.
Shatner's
I'm like, don't look at me.
80.
I only,
they
know
went to
William,
the
I only know William
84,
Shatner from Fresh
85.
Prince of Bel-Air. You know what I mean?
Maybe they went to the same acting school.
You only know Adam West from Family Guy?
100%.
Yeah.
That's
my
funny.
Love that.
Did you jump when he shot her?
No, you keep asking me if I jumped.
Yeah.
I don't jump. I cry.
I'm gonna probably keep asking you.
I don't think he means jumped. I think he means, like, did you think that, like, she was killed?
I actually meant jumped.
You probably didn't after the
I
first
didn't mean like
scene.
white
no,
man jump.
I didn't
meant,
jump.
Like,
I did not
jump
jump. I don't jump. I cry. Like, I don't flinch.
Did you cry?
All day
No,
long.
I did I cry in this movie? No, I don't think I did.
No.
There's no real reason
Please
to cry.
say you didn't.
And also, I didn't cry in college when I blew the guy in the car next to the two girls eating each other out.
He cried because he didn't ask for it.
You missed a lot.
Oh yeah, you missed a lot of shit.
And then he left.
We'll
and you
explain
just knew he
later.
Was gay forever.
Don't dive in too much,
Just-
John.
Yeah, listen to the show.
You're getting the wheels rolling over here, brother.
He wants me to blow him in a car.
I know
It's super
I knew
weird.
it.
It's
Oh, no,
super
not me.
weird. Oh, okay,
No,
sorry.
no.
Okay,
No,
then now
no.
it's getting crazy.
Who lost the pool? Who lost the bet?
So breaking news comes up, and shit, what's happening? I mean, they're gonna fucking unmask Kick-Ass.
Right.
Which, by the way, how terrible and also at the same time awesome is that for a superhero name?
Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
And
also awesome.
Okay.
Right? I think it's terrible and awesome at the same time.
I don't know. This is what kills me, and I hate when movies and TV shows do this. The website that instantly goes everywhere. If we knew how to make a website that everyone instantly all sees,
Right.
we'd all be billionaires.
Yeah, but this is back in the day where
This has never been a thing.
correct.
Okay.
So they were doing it as if like this is a thing. It's kind of one of those.
Well, there was the countdown first.
I know,
So they
but-
pretty much went on the news channels and said, "Hey, there's a countdown. This is happening
to
at this
do
time.
this, and then the TV started
Go to
covering.
this website."
Go make a website right now and put a countdown on it and then say, I'm going to murder someone at the end of this countdown. You may get 100 people, maybe.
That's not the point, though.
That-
the
that
point
is
is that he's
definitely not
already
the point.
well
And
followed.
that's if you promote it heavily.
They put it on his website.
The point was that he was already this viral sensation that people were following around the city and stuff. They didn't say it was like worldwide. It was at least just citywide.
Hold on.
So
hold on. Take out all computer knowledge. Okay, there's
Yeah.
no computer knowledge. Also, take out
All millennials that can't drive.
All millennials that can't drive, and also any sort of thing that you would ever factor in as far as
Right.
computers.
And
go.
increased avocado.
and then
sales.
see, doesn't it make sense?
So what you're telling me is that they kidnapped him and then hacked into his website? Like, how did they get access to his website?
Dude, he's doing it on fucking MySpace.
So they hacked into MySpace now.
MySpace.
You can't hack into MySpace.
Hey, gun to your face. What's your MySpace password?
I
I
have
don't know.
had
What
my
happened in the middle?
I have had my Facebook hacked into 10 fucking times.
By these guys?
Are you kidding? No,
They can't
I'm-
even tell if it's Batman or not.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's silly. I hate it.
You hate this part, or you hate the movie?
I hate that trope of the website that everybody in the entire city is watching at the same time.
How is it not a thing that you would believe that could happen? Like
It can happen.
How?
Because you couldn't do that. You just can't do it. No, you can't.
Why? We all watched the fucking Grace thing on TV with that shitty dancer girl.
OJ fucking get chased in the goddamn fucking Bronco.
That's on news.
This was on the news.
That was on the website. The news was
the news was live broadcasting it, and then people went to the website after the news stopped broadcasting it.
On which?
That's why whenever they said we can't show this anymore because of the content, what do? They all ran to their computers, which is exactly what would happen now.
Which is
during
exactly
an OG
what
thing back in the day if they had that.
It actually also happened during the hanging of Saddam Hussein.
Yep.
And I fucking went and watched it on the goddamn internet, and you could still see it today.
Yeah, I watched it on the internet.
Same exact thing. Same exact fucking
same
thing.
exact thing.
Here's the thing. This
But
is
they
a
were-
movie.
They were watching the news.
Like the little girl can go in and kill a bunch of
Doesn't
fucking
mean
gangsters.
that I can't not like a trope that a movie does.
But Jesus Christ, what
But it
is
It's
does
just
make
something
sense.
that they all do. It's like, oh, there's a website, and then like the entire city's watching the same website. It
Because
just doesn't happen.
they were watching the news. They
So-
literally had newscasters showing it. They were all watching the televisions.
So they beat the shit out of these fuckers. I mean, literally, like, it's sort of uncomfortable
It
beating.
was uncomfortable.
It actually, I kept thinking, okay, she's gonna come in. She's gonna come in. They start with brass knuckles, and then they fucking go to these fucking sticks, and then baseball bats. I mean, they are hitting these fuckers, and it's. I keep thinking she's gonna come in. She's gonna come in because I know she's not dead.
And then you start losing hope.
We have the bulletproof vest. I know she's coming at the end of the day.
Well, yeah.
And I love the idea that they give you that, you know what, she may not come in. Now, oh man, it's fucking crazy. All right, let's go to the next clip.
Even with my metal plates and my fucked up nerve endings, I gotta tell you, that hurt.
Got it? That camera scene? Yes, the silent killer.
But not half as much as the idea of leaving everything behind. Katie, my dad,
Katie,
Todd and Marty, and all the things I'd never do. Like learn to drive, or see what me and Katie's kids would look like, or find out what happened on Lost. And if you're
I thought about
reassuring yourself that I'm gonna make it through this since I'm talking to you now, quit being such a smartass. Hell, dude, you never seen Sin City, Sunset Boulevard, American Beauty?
And this, for all you cavemen out there, is fire.
Yeah, nobody's calling 911, even like just to try to figure it out. Like she's just looking all sad.
Yeah, this is fire. Fire's our friend. And he just, it's so stupid. It's like he's trying to do like a whole bit in front of the camera. Who gives a shit?
I also like how they.
P.S. They were about to burn him and not unmask him. You forgot to take his mask off.
I like that they made a whole logo for this and put that on his website as well.
I think
Kick-Ass
They have
Unmasked.
to have a guy.
Yeah, I'm sure
They have a guy.
I will say, like, on a, you know, I would say a rich level of controversial questions, but maybe not that level. But, like, okay, so this was how long ago? 10 years? No, more than that.
8 years.
It was only 8 years? Okay.
10.
So, this movie, like, this scene right here
Mhm.
is clearly super, super reminiscent of the beheading videos that went around, right? With the guys
Yeah.
in the mask standing behind them and all that
Yep.
stuff. I don't think that would fly right now. I think people would be pissed off and throwing fits and mad that Peter Rabbit fucking was allergic to blueberries because it makes everybody, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you could do this right
Yeah.
now in a movie. I really don't.
Who are those people? How do we categorize those people that complain about that stuff?
They're not millennials.
Oh, they're not millennials.
No, they're just fucking annoying old people that are
That can't drive.
a little too easily
Can't
offended.
drive.
But you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think they could do the scene now and people not be outraged.
Yeah, I
Because
don't know.
everyone's just so outraged. Like,
Yeah,
right
I
now
haven't thought
everything.
about it, but I'm not sure.
So he's like, fire is our friend. Fire is our friend. It's super weird.
It's super weird.
And then and he just goes, time to die. And the lights go out. And of course, here she comes, right?
Yeah.
And then there's this insane battle scene. And Casey said it. And as I was watching a couple of these battle scenes, I'm just like, these are pretty amazing. Like, the battle
Yeah.
scenes are so good. like Matrix level.
I love that
she's a little kid.
I love that he was burning alive and yelling like strategic,
telling her what to do,
strategy tips for how to not get killed and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was-
telling her what to
all
do.
that was it was really good. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it through this scene and then the one actually in the building. I was just like, this is like
The one in
most
the building is where you said it.
These
like
are the
going
most
down that hall,
amazing
yeah.
action scenes I think like
Yeah, it was
most
good.
recently ever made, and it's just this 10-year-old little fucking
Right.
kid doing it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then she is in front of the camera. She says, "Show's over, motherfuckers."
I'm so proud of you, Gabby Troll. Are you okay?
Getting shot, Daddy, it hurt a lot more than when you did it.
That's because I used low velocity rounds, John.
You're the kindest daddy in the whole world.
No, I just... Yeah, I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. I love you too, Daddy. Sleep tight.
Silence of the Lambs.
I think that was survivable.
Well, he burned the whole lower part of his body.
Yeah, but my singer blew himself up, and he burned 3rd-degree burns.
Your
like
singer?
50%. My old singer from my old band.
Okay.
50% of it, he blew himself up in his auto body shop. They had the propane leaking.
Right.
And he smelt it, and he was like, "Get out!" And it blew up before he could get out. Everybody else got out but him. Blew the
Jesus.
whole top off of the shop, and it flew and flipped upside down because it was one of those prefab buildings.
Metal building.
Blew the whole top off, fell upside down on the parking lot.
Jesus.
And he was inside. 50% of his body is burned, and he's fine. I mean, he's burned, but
Also,
he had cancer because
This-
of it too. But he's
this
fine.
guy fucking had
fine.
a Batman suit.
Well, he just got the
He's-
shit beat out of him. He freaking.
I know, but like again, he still got the suit on. Did they take
But
the
he
suit
burned
off?
for like a long time.
Yeah, which is like Kevlar and stuff, right?
I don't know.
I mean, that's what bulletproof shit is.
I
made
think
of.
Batman is burn proof.
Yeah. And after the Deadpool movie, I think you're even fine with the ladies when you're burned now. Like, I don't think they're. It's like, hey,
I mean, people fucking
you're
slip
like
in the
Deadpool.
shower and die. We don't know what happened. It's fine.
What'd you say?
I said people like slip in the shower and die. Who knows? He just had the shit kicked out of him.
It's very
burned
true.
for a few minutes.
That is very true. You never know. So she's just like,
People drowned in the tub too.
I think one of the greatest touches
times
of,
a day.
of like them
never
just
drowned
leaving
once.
the scene is just the fact that she's driving. There's like, hey, there's a little kid driving a car.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know? And he's just like, what are you gonna do? She's, well, I have $3 million in a suitcase.
Would you rather have a girl her age driving cars safely than I'm just kidding.
Millennials?
I'm kidding.
Right. Got it.
Illegally driving a vehicle.
Right.
I must have missed the millennial thing tonight too.
I think Rich missed the millennial thing too because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's been a whole thing. It literally took up an hour and a half that he could be in bed right now. But there he is, guys, complaining about what time this thing ends.
We're on clip 13. It's
Yeah.
He's been
midnight.
over there yawning
Exactly.
a little bit. hadn't
That
he?
is not my fault. That is not my fault. I'm still going. I'm still trying to do the fucking podcast.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, hey, so I'm getting the bazooka comes up again. The whole fucking bazooka thing. Dude, how amazing is it though? Where Kick-Ass comes up, like she stormed into the building or whatever, and then she's killing just gangsters, over and over again or whatever, and then he just comes up and the fucking the rocket pack thing. What's it called? Jetpack. And it's just a glory, glory, hallelujah.
Did you have any idea what it was? And they kept looking at it.
I did not.
I didn't either.
No,
I didn't the first time I saw it. It was
and
genius.
that's just me being honest. And then once I was like, oh, because I thought it was going to
Because
be
the way they were talking about it, like
and I think just because it's 2017, I thought it was going to be a drone. I think, hey, it's going to be a drone
And you
with
knew-
Gatling guns on it.
Yeah, you knew the Gatling guns were on whatever it was.
Right.
And then when he flew up, I had
Right.
forgotten about the Gatling guns, and then those
And they
popped
go,
over the side.
Well, and also they hinted to us because when he was still in their office and he's in front of the computer, he has the bullets around his neck, and that's what you do with the Gatling gun to keep him straight from going in.
Yeah, but we had the gun figured out. We should know what it was attached to.
No, I know, but we
they were
should
around
have
his
known
neck,
that because, like, okay, he's in here, he's doing it as a computer. Because if he's with a drone or some kind of flying thing, he wouldn't have that around his neck. So,
Right.
Anyway, made good sense. He killed the shit out of everybody.
I thought it was interesting that he finally killed people. You know, because he hadn't been a killer. Like he had been this vigilante of the town
Right.
and trying to do this thing.
Right.
But, like, he seemed really freaked out about. But he just murdered the fuck out of those people. It didn't.
Yep.
It wasn't really his fight to fight.
This is really a movie about murder.
Murder.
Yeah. Now, how did you guys feel when the big boss is fighting the little girl and just punching her in the fucking face and kicking her,
genius.
stomping on her head?
Yeah.
Well, he's about to stomp on her head.
And he's just saying, like, you killed all my men. Like, fuck you. Like, he's punching her and just... He whooped her ass. By
Yeah,
the
he
way.
killed the other kick-ass that wasn't even kick-ass because he thought
Yeah.
he killed his men. Like,
I will say that...
and plus he was doing a lot of blow. We didn't
But
mention that.
also, the karate paid off, though. The karate lessons, because he beat the shit out of this little girl.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of, I could whoop up, let's just say this. Let's say I'm in the streets. Some 11-year-old girl walks up to me. I could beat the shit out of her right now. This guy beat the shit out of a little
Are you
girl.
going back to Rich's argument a couple weeks ago where, like, Ronda Rousey couldn't kick his ass?
That's what I was thinking, too.
That what?
I thought it the second I watched this scene. He was like, well, yeah, I mean, just men are just bigger than... A woman couldn't really kick a dude's ass. And I'm like, Ronda
Oh,
Rousey
Jesus
could kick
Christ.
the fuck out of you. And he was like,
I
don't
said
know."
not him.
I don't
Couldn't
listen to
kick the
Rich
shit out
when
of
he
John.
talks. So I have no memory of that at all. I'm just saying that this girl is kick-ass. And he beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
So...
In the movie, right.
Somebody asked, does this movie have the best use of Joan Jett in a movie? I think it was fucking brilliant.
It was brilliant. And the lead up to it
This
was
and
really,
Shrek.
really good, too. Yeah, it's really good. Very, very good.
God, I wish I had a son like him. Time for a family reunion.
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Not quite sure that's how that works.
Well, it was kind of at close quarters.
You okay? Thought I would encounter way more bazookas as an adult than I actually did.
I know. As a kid, you think you're gonna just have bazookas.
There's just
all
gonna be
the time.
bazookas everywhere.
Dude,
I
when
just
you
knew there were gonna be bazookas
when we were
everywhere.
kids, we just had army men, and like there was like the guy that's holding the M16, and then there's like all these dudes like talking on walkie-talkies and shit. All you wanted was the bazooka guy.
There was a
Like,
bazooka
that's
army
it.
guy?
Oh, there's a fucking bazooka army guy.
I just remember
and
talking
he's the
about
best army
bazookas
guy of
all
all
the
time.
time.
Oh my god. We
Bazooka-
what?
bazookas, quicksand,
Of course, they're all green.
mirages.
And we melted them all in the fireplace.
But what if you had 50 people with new bazooka safety that lived in your neighborhood? That's all I'm saying.
Do I want 50 bazookas, safety people, or 50 millennials?
You're right.
Millennials.
Do they know magic tricks?
Yes.
I'm going to take the millennials then. I love magic. I can't help it.
Yeah, I don't think it is going to push him out the window and then blow up over the street. I think it will either go through him.
Through him, yeah, probably.
Or just obliterate him and blow up right there.
Well, it wouldn't blow up right there.
You don't
right?
think so?
So it's
Why wouldn't you just keep her and
It's
train
not
her? Train her
timed.
as his
Bazookas
own
aren't
little like
timed.
robot. You
well,
know what
but
I mean?
it's also not like
impact.
It's not impact though. I don't think.
I'm pretty sure it's impact. Bazookas? Impact?
I only know about rocket launchers.
Oh.
Yep, that's right. Well, see, I'm more of a pirate guy. I thought it
I'm
was
like a potato
cannon.
gun person.
Right. None of us have any in.
Those are
inside on
impact
this.
as well.
Actually, I know I'm drawing this on a little bit longer than y'all wanted to. Anyways. So one of the
please ask a question about earlier in the podcast.
Jesus,
so one of the
please don't.
first times I met Jarrett, he goes, "I've been trained by Navy SEALs, I've been trained by Green Berets. You should be happy that I'm your neighbor. So if we ever have a problem, I know what to do.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's true that he said that. It's not true what he said.
No. Do I know what to do if a terrorist attack happens?
Yes.
100%. Yeah, I
Call
do
the
know.
CIA guy that lives down the street.
We don't have a CIA guy. We have
that's
Secret
right.
I thought we
Service.
did.
No, I'm
Secret
sorry.
Service.
No.
We have Secret Service.
We don't even
and a
have
couple-
that. I think we just have John next door.
Let's all be honest. We're all gonna call freaking Rob.
Hell yeah, we're
We're calling the fucking Marine.
Yeah, we're
down
calling
the street.
Rob,
It's
yes.
fucking-
I will say the
Yes.
only like the most badass I've ever felt in my life was like a non-issue. Our whole street flooded and everyone was in boots, and I went and like helped Rob and his wife like unplug the storm drains to fucking
Yeah,
get
that
our.
was pretty cool.
And I'm just like, there should be music playing, patriotic music. I'm just marching by them, and anyway.
Well, but
Be an American, or at
Yeah.
least I know I'm free.
Yeah, all that.
Lee Greenlee, right?
But
Something
yes,
like
I
that?
have.
Yeah,
I actually
something.
do know what to do in a terrorist
Yes.
attack. I
Because
did
you
have
told
to-
me when you had to go on those aircraft carriers
when
and
you-
all that kind of stuff.
You have to
In
be at a certain level
Afghanistan, you
to
had
go
know
to
how
a,
to do it.
to
right?
go to certain places. You do have to be. This is not like fucking water karate, by the way. Rich is over there taking the piss because you can't get anything past him. But I did. We all had to. All of us had to go through like it was some training and shit. Some stuff we can't talk about.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kick-Ass. My daddy. He would have been proud of both of us.
Dave. Dave Lazuski.
I know that, dumbass. Mindy. Mindy McCready.
It was Lazuski.
Yeah, that's what I said. I wonder if they do it in the comic book, like if they're a couple in the comic
Isn't
book.
Mindy McCready the country
She's
singer
a
that killed
singer.
herself
Yeah, she is.
or died?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she killed
did.
herself.
No,
Yeah,
I think she died of a drug overdose.
Well,
Or she
difference,
just
right?
secret identity.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Did it bother anybody else that her fucking mask was always crooked? It was like over on the one eye
No,
more
I
than
thought
the other.
I thought that just meant that she was more of a kid and it didn't fit right and shit like that.
Oh.
Like everything was made
didn't
that
bother
way
you?
or whatever. What's that?
It didn't bother you.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
Mm.
I think I saw it, but it didn't bother me. I didn't want to.
No, she shot herself.
Mindy McCready.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a
All
couple.
right.
What was that? 3 or 4, 5? That's probably 5 or 6 years ago, wasn't it? That's
All
my
right.
guess.
Well,
2013.
Way to bring the show down.
We'll go ahead to the ending clip.
That was a random ass name to call the character.
Yeah, we'll
It
go
what?
ahead to
She said it, didn't she?
Yeah,
was
Mindy
before.
McCready.
Yeah.
Mindy moved in with Marcus, and he enrolled her at my school.
Bye.
Good luck.
First school she'd ever been to, on the promise that I'd look out for her.
Hey.
Not that she needed me to.
Hey, new kid.
Hi.
Lunch money. Now.
Kick-Ass was gone, but not forgotten. And my world was much safer with all the new superheroes. They said I was their inspiration, but all I did was make a door into a world I dreamed about since I was a little kid.
A world full of superheroes, huh? As a great man once said, wait till they get a load of me.
Alrighty then.
I love that they keep him so awkward.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
it's-
Kick-Ass 2 was pretty good too, and there's like tons of
Well,
more
Jim
heroes
Carrey's in
and
it.
and villains.
But
in
this
there.
one got like 70 something on Rotten Tomatoes. That other one got like 30 something.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as this one, but it's still greatness with all this. The same reason we like this movie,
Right.
It's still in that movie too.
Yeah, I
Except for
really
Jim
liked
Carrey,
this a
but
lot. My
Jim
first.
Carrey's terrible.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you thought it was terrible?
Because I just hate him. I just
Yeah,
can't
it's
stand
not.
him.
That's not fair. Like, you probably like him.
He's
in
an
it.
artist now.
Right. So my.
He's actually a pretty good artist. He's a good painter.
Not better than Bush. I'm just kidding. I'm
well,
sorry, go.
It's my first time to see it, and I really liked this movie a lot. I thought it was really fun and unexpected at a lot of turns, and had a great time. Had a great time with you guys tonight.
Sounds
man,
sarcastic.
I'm not really sure how I feel about tonight. I'll be honest. I'm not mad.
It's always these nights though that get edited, and he's like, "It turned out really awesome."
Yeah.
No, that's what Rich
But
says.
we can't be friends anymore.
No, Rich. Rich says that. I don't listen to these.
I was saying Rich.
Yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
Not
That's
you.
fine.
I
Yeah.
didn't tell him you don't.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. No, actually, I made the mistake of telling Casey earlier this week that you and I, Rich, were like on a fucking roll. I was just like, dude, we're on fire.
Yep,
We can't be.
she-
and you're on your
She
computer.
wouldn't let that last.
You're on your
What
computer
did I
right
do?
now, dude. He is on his computer right now doing shit.
I'm
Like,
updating your thing so you know there's a mailbag.
Jesus Christ. Oh, okay.
Okay, well, it's not my fault.
All right.
You
well,
got in your own heads, guys.
Anyway, no, I'm not in my head. I fucking love this guy. And
He's just giving head.
And he's only...
one time in college, next to a car. I actually did not do that, but I did once have a colonel from the
Oh,
army
I knew you were gonna say this.
confess it to me after doing a bunch of like
And
gay
he said,
bashing.
yeah, he did. He was always gay bashing
He gay
all day
bashed
long.
and gay bashed and gay bashed, and then he got really drunk and was just like.
And Jared just pushed at him.
Well, and I just kept pushing. I kept pushing. I was just like,
all dudes do gay
dude,
stuff.
we all do gay shit. 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 He was like,
He started crying.
and he started crying and told me that he blew a guy.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And not when he was like, I mean, when he was like 17 or 18, like not
Is
like
he gay?
No.
No, he's married with a couple of kids, and that's fine.
So he's not gay yet.
No, shit
He's
happens.
like fucking 55
I
or
don't know.
something.
I don't feel like we can hold that standard to girls, and I love when girls eat each other out. So, guys, get out there and just blow each other.
Well.
Who gives a fuck? All right. Hey, thanks for sharing.
I would
Barry
agree.
Ferguson, Jake Bradford, Joey Bishop, Kristen Edwards, Simon Rogers, Jay Burdett, and Chris Pulse. If you want to hear your name at the end of this fucking kind of bullshit, why don't you share the podcast too?
He's done.
Give
He
us
quits.
$1.
He
quitting.
quits.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaredgoestothemovies@gmail.com.
That was
John Gickler writes, the announcement of Will leaving the show last week felt like I got kicked in the groin.
Aw.
I wish, actually, he said balls, but I was going to put it on last week, but then you skipped it, so I had changed it to groin because it was a PG show, so he really said balls. I wish I had the opportunity to thank him for entertaining me, for coining the term / band name, the Gickler sausage, for educating me on topics like animals and science, but most of all, thank him for making me laugh. He will be missed.
No.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna
Why
miss...
will he be missed, Jarrett?
What's that?
Why will he be missed?
Because he quit the podcast.
Right.
Yeah. So,
It's so hard to figure
Oh,
out.
Jesus.
so we'll,
Is this copyrighted?
there's no possible
On
way
yourself.
God damn it. Why do you do that all the time? Who gives why don't you just deal with it after?
Okay.
I know, but why can't I don't know how any of this works. I'm over here just doing a fucking show. I honestly don't know. Like, is that gonna flag something? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Shall I play something else? You say flag me. Okay, so here we go.
What?
There you go.
Yeah, so Will quitting the show was quite a surprise. And
What?
we thought it was a really big surprise. It caught us off guard. And here's the thing, he's doing just fine. I talked to him earlier today, and he was worried about the hailstorm that hit his house. And I let him know that everything was fine as far as that I could see, but his cars were gone, or they were in the garage. He goes, well, I'm in Frisco. And I go, well, I'm not. He goes, well, can you see everything in my house? I go, yeah. And I go, everything seems fine. And that's the end of that story. So Will is fine, and thank you very much, John Gickler, for your email.
And the sausage was delicious.
And the sausage was delicious.
Send more.
That fucking shit that you sent us to drink was crazy.
It was good.
Send us more of that too.
I like you more than a friend.
But also, see you down the road.
That's all for